The Adotic Podcast.
What do you mean?
Asshole. That's out while we record this, cause my room's getting hot. Oh my god. Open the door and let in some colder air. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm talking about? You feel me, dog? You understand me, Chihuahua? SpongeBob got shot with a Glock. Hello, welcome back to the Idotic Podcast episode. What episode is here? What episode is it?
36.
Holy shit, we're back in 2022 or something. I think that's probably something we did last year. 36. Oh no, that was one of the first episodes of the year. Wow. Crazy.
Awesome.
It's episode 59, Theo. God, it's just stupid. You not even count?
No.
Bro. But yeah, welcome to the Idotic Podcast. I'm Hype, or Hypclen, or Spencer, or fucking the Golden Tribe. You're welcome for that, Theo. And yeah, I'm joined by Theo, or Pheostar, or El Feo, or little bitch face.
Bitch face?
Yeah, it's your name.
What the fuck?
Little bitch face.
Hmm.
So, in this week's episode, we got some news. We don't have any nudes. But we got, a little bit, some updates on the Sag-Aftra strike. We got Sir Michael Gabon, passed away, or passing away. I don't know the correct way of wording that. He passed away. Disney Plus talking about the crackdown on anti-password sharing. Shreks Swamp on Air BNB.
Swamp.
The High on Life DLC trailer. CS:GO 2. Ed Boon talking about like horror icons joining Mortal Kombat. Minecraft movie update. Ah shit, I forgot about this. I didn't save it separately. Damn. Tomb Raider anime trailer. I need to watch that.
I did.
Devil May Cry had a teaser. Fnaf movie teaser, motion picture, and images or image.
I couldn't find
images.
that.
It was a very short teaser, so it doesn't really matter. Fucking updates on Disney's live action Bambi. Fuck that deer. Gonna curb stomp it. We got with the what HBO and Netflix are prioritizing post the writer's strike. Mattel CEO talking about the Barney movie. Dan Harmon
What?
talking about the Community movie. What?
Ooh. What movie was Mattel?
Barney.
Barney.
Yeah, we went over this during the Barbenheimer episode. Talking about how the whole list, like Hot Wheels and
Yeah, but I don't remember Barney.
yeah, Daniel Kaluuya, the guy who it was in Get Out and voiced Spider-Punk, he's doing that something. I think he's. I don't know. I don't remember if he's directing or if he's playing Barney. He's connected to it though. Yeah, Barney. The Oceangate Titanic submarine thing is getting a docuseries / movie. Hasn't even been half a year. Argyll had a trailer. Percy Jackson book update. The Hunter x Hunter manga is continuing. Spy X Family Season 2 had a trailer. Scott Pilgrim had a teaser. I forgot to watch that too. I didn't know. There's a lot of things that I meant to watch that I didn't add to another tab. Rick and Morty had a trailer. Season 7 specifically.
I did watch the trailer for that because I wanted to see what the new voices sounded like. Honestly, not too big of a difference. I can hear the difference, but it's alright.
Yeah.
Honestly, I expected them to just go a completely different way.
Hey guys, it's me, Rick, and it's me, Morty. That's what the voices should have been like. We got a first look at Angstrom Levy in Invincible Season 2, and Robert Kirkman talking about Invincible spinoffs. There was a little Gen V safe sex teaser, which I also forgot to watch. Jesus fucking Christ.
I watched it.
I'm assuming it's pretty pointless, but I think it could be fun.
Was
it funny?
Yeah.
Okay. And that show started.
Yeah.
It should be on.
Are we watching that?
I was gonna ask if you wanted to do an episode on there or not. I'm gonna watch it either way.
Sure. Well, the thing is that if we decide to do an episode on it, then we'll have to watch it a lot sooner than just casually.
What do you mean?
Unless you just planned on watching it as it comes out.
I don't fully know what you mean by that.
Well, if we were to do an episode on it, then that would mean that we'd have to, watch it as soon as the episodes, all get released, or as they get released. Or we just do it whenever we want to.
Huh. Halo's red versus blue thing is on Amazon Prime.
Cool. Why?
I don't know. And I'm
What seasons?
confused.
Does it start from the beginning?
Well, it says Volume 1, 10 episodes.
I think that's about right. I enjoyed Volume 1.
It's just very weird.
As it started to get into, the newer quality games, I kind of lost interest. Seems like they were trying to go a lot broader than, their main story, and I wasn't all that much of a fan of it.
Fucking weird.
Genevieve?
Genevieve? Cause yeah, they're, I think, are they on episode 4 now? No, that hasn't come out yet. Okay. Oh, featuring A-Train and the Deep in episode 3. September
episode 40.
28th is when they released. So, every Thursday. So, I mean, I don't know, we'd have a few days before we record for the season finale.
Well, that would probably be good.
And it's releasing weekly, I'm assuming, for the next 5 episodes.
Yeah.
It's not like a cram it. If it's like a binge type of show, I'd feel like it probably like a week break in between talking about it. But most shows that we talk about just do week to week. Ooh, wait, I think Ashoka might be the week before that, or maybe even the same week. No, that doesn't. I don't know what I'm thinking. So 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that'll finish in November.
Ahsoka about to end?
Yeah, Ahsoka's gonna end in, I think. I was thinking of the 20 date. I think Ahsoka is ending on the 17th, maybe the 24th. Because we're on episode, I think, 7 right now.
Nice.
Episode 8 would be releasing soon. What episode is it on? Sidetracks!
Cool.
Replay October 1st, okay. Okay, so yeah, episode 7 is what released on Tuesday, so... Episode 8 and 9 is on the 10th, so yeah, the 17th is when episode 10 comes out, so... We would record that on the 22nd or whatnot for Ahsoka.
Great.
I feel like there's something else that's going on. But I mean, Loki's gonna start
I don't remember
on
anything.
Thursday. Oh,
Thursday?
yeah. I think, or maybe Friday.
The hell? Well, still, either way, I didn't even know it was any time soon to coming out.
I think it's Thursday, because I'm pretty sure it got moved up from the 6th to the 5th. I wonder if that'll at all correlate with Gen V. I think Loki will probably end after it, though. I don't know how many episodes Loki's gonna have. Probably 10. I don't know. Maybe 8. Either way, Gen V released 3 episodes on the release, so. Anyways, yeah, so then Jason Blum talking about the Spawn movie.
Jason Bourne.
Yep. Then we got a bunch of stuff for the DCU, and like James gonna talking about that, and actors carrying over, and technically nothing's canon, not even Blue Beetle yet, so it's very confusing, like what the fuck.
Oh, I thought they were saying that they were for sure, like, I could have swore they, like, announced what characters they were for sure keeping.
The characters, like, that's part of the list. That's part of the news that I have. So these characters that are keeping, but not necessarily their, like, movies or shows or whatnot is canon.
Ew.
So, like,
a bit weird.
So, like, the Suicide Squad, I guess, might not be canon.
I can understand that, because it did still have a connection.
Yeah. And, like, Aquaman 1 and 2 might not be canon.
Well, Aquaman 1 almost entirely was not, like, mentioning any of the rest of the world.
Yeah, most of those aren't. But, like, they're not, like, same with, like, Blue Beetle, that might not be canon. Like, none of it's technically canon. Which we'll talk about that. James Gunn made a whole statement about it that I have written down.
Nice.
But, like, those actors are confirmed, I think. It's actually, it's not, it wasn't stated in any of the things I saw for Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
But, you know, the ones that are getting shows still in
I
the
do
future
hope
are coming.
that Blue Beetle stays.
Yeah, I'm confused on that whole movie, but we'll see. Zolo is supposed to continue, though. And, like, it would make sense. His movie literally wasn't connected at all and sets up Booster Gold Show pretty well. Or, kind of. Sets up a dynamic for Booster Gold. Blue Beetle.
Right.
But then we also have Knights of the Old Republic remake might not be happening or something. And then finally, MCU X-Men movie might, you know, be starting development.
Cool.
So cool. And then, hey, we're fish boys. Now we're in the DC universe instead of the normal universe. It's a sequel to
the normal universe.
It's a sequel to our acclaimed by us. What would we do with Aquaman's powers? Yes. I acclaimed it because I think it's good enough. I like that episode. That episode was fun. Any episode, real or not real, of me having a breakdown seems to be something I like. Which is weird, because I'm the one having the breakdown. Then again, also ones where you have breakdowns I like. Like, you getting annoyed at Big Rock. That was very fun.
Big Rock, don't stop.
I need to, like, I really fucking need to get into editing completely again. Because I want to do a best of the podcast.
Believe it.
There's a good amount of fun jokes and stuff that we have in some of these. I wonder how many fun little things that I'll keep from the first, like, 3 episodes. But then Duos on Vormir. That was episode 4. The first Duos on Vormir was episode 4 of the Idotic Podcast. Wow. Hawkeye was the 2nd episode.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what? This is before we started doing everything, I guess. Like, just doing a show in bulk. So episode 3 is Peacemaker, and then episode 6 is Boba Fett and Peacemaker.
That's nice.
Oh yeah, because then Moon Knight episode 1, Moon Knight episode 2, and Morbius made $1 quadrillion.
Motherfucker.
And then fucking making our own Justice League and Morbius returns. Yeah, I feel like episode... I don't fully know if episode 12 is where we got our stride. That's definitely where we got our long episodes. That's where that started. It's fucking 5 hours long. God damn.
Wow.
But I think episode like 13 is probably where we got our stride. Because that's Kenobi and the Boys season 2. Doctor Strange 2 was only episode 14. It's kind of crazy to think on like the episode count and when things came out. Huh. Rise of the TMNT movie. I forgot we did that for an episode. I don't know why I'm in this little tangent of looking at our episodes. But yeah, sequel time, baby. Our like second sequel episode, I think. Because Duos and Vormir had 2 parts.
Vormir.
And I think that's about it. I guess there's the like question things, but the Idotic Asylum and whatever the fuck us quizzing Arctic. Did we even quiz Arctic? Did we ask him our questions?
I don't remember for sure.
I don't know if we did. Like, I know we didn't do anyone else for the questions. Huh. It'd be weird if
He was being a bitch.
Okay, well, this and Arctic Mess 2. Warner Bros. Discovery is a mess. Let me just read the description of this. Time codes. The Boys question Arctic. Okay, so we did. And that was almost 2 hours long.
Fun.
We still need to answer them
That's
ourselves. How many
Banana.
How many fucking Prime Pack, what? No.
Fan pack.
Where the fuck is the pedestrians? There it is. There is 33 episodes or questions in total.
Fun.
I think for episode 69, one of us should answer them. I don't know why I'm deciding 69. I think it's because we passed 50, so it's like, okay, what's the next milestone? 69.
Of course.
What, are we gonna wait till episode 100 or the end of the year? I mean, the end of the year's not too bad, but what, are we gonna wait till episode 100? Ooh, Barbenheimer being episode 50. Barbenheimer being episode 50 is really nice. I like that.
Yeah.
It's very great. Anyways, on to the actual episode.
Hello.
Nice.
Okay.
Shucks, man. Oh, man. Oh, shucks. Ew. What the fuck? Was that? Oh, man, stop jerking it. Oh, shucks. That's fucking gross, man. Anyways, Theo, do you know what time it is?
Is it already Marvel?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
It's time for
Adventure
While
Time?
studios slightly would done better, they're still being shitty. The Sag-Aftra strike updates.
Oh.
So last week
Ezra Miller.
WGA they got their shit approved and signed and their deal officiated. So the writers are getting their what they want, but the actors aren't yet. So Netflix got caught trying to film pedestrians and make them unintentional scabs for B-rolls for a series named The Perfect Couple. Local SAG-Aftra members were able to picket the shoot, and IATSE members also refused to cross the picket line.
What the damn hell?
Yeah, that is...
What?
Fuck Netflix.
What on earth?
But then Robin Williams' daughter, Zelda, has criticized the disturbing use of AI to recreate her late father's voice, and other actors who cannot consent to it, adding, "The ramifications go far beyond my own feelings. Living actors deserve a chance to create characters with their choices." Yeah, I guess. Like, the thing is, like, I feel like deceased people it's a very tricky subject. Like, I guess she didn't, but, like, I don't know who has the rights to... I mean, like, the whole AI recreation, or, like, even de-aging, it's all really kind of just fucked.
Yeah.
Especially because the family gets the right to the actor, but what does that fully entail? Like, I guess she didn't get the rights to Robin Williams, but, like, it's a very...
really
how does that work? The
Like,
whole, like, deceased act, like, Paul Walker, like, he...
that was
his
at least
family
his
gave the
brother
consent.
and everything, yeah.
But, yeah, like, is it have to
Like,
be...
actually, multiple of his brothers. There was 2 of them that helped do that shit, so yeah.
Yeah, but, like, the thing I have the biggest question with is, like, does one specific person get the right, or does, like, the immediate family have to do, like, a vote for it? Like it's very gross, though. It's like, hey, your family member died. Here's the rights to their likeness. Now, can we use that, please? Let us recreate your dead family member so we can make money. It's very gross. And, like, same with the de-aging, like, in Star Wars. Like, I much would prefer...
Tarkin. And
Tarkin,
Luke.
especially Luke. Like, Luke with de-aging. Tarkin is the recreation.
Yeah.
Leia with Rogue One. Was that just de-aging, or was that recreation as well? When did Carrie Fisher pass away?
They did do a recreation, I think, of her, didn't they?
Yeah, in Rise of the Skywalker, that's, like, recreation and de-aging. But I don't remember when she passed away, so I don't know if that was just December 20th. Okay, so that was just, I guess, de-aging.
Like,
Rogue One
if it maybe is like a project they already signed for, and if they already discussed, like, hey, if you somehow pass away, can we still use your likeness for this project? Then, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and, like, I'm not too against the finishing the product, like, the thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, they already started and stuff, like... But Tarkin in Rogue One, that was unnecessary.
Yeah, they could have used a different character.
Yeah.
Or created an entirely new one.
But no, Tarkin
or a different actor.
Yeah, and, like, use a different act. Like, you don't need to digitally recreate them. Like, that's what I was about to go with on Star Wars with Luke.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan looks pretty similar to young Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm.
Or get even someone else who still looks similar. You don't need to de-age Mark Hamill. Like, it's nice that Mark Hamill's still doing it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look good.
Yeah. Not particularly.
So just... Jesus Christ. Alright. So it's very gross, the de-aging, the...
What?
Just remaking someone that has passed away.
Where did they use Robin Williams' likeness or voice or whatever?
I'm not sure. Because it's like his daughter saying something about it.
Yeah.
Robin Williams AI.
Because that feels a slight bit even more fucked up. He killed himself.
They are horrendous Frankenstein monsters. Trying to figure out. What was Robin Williams' AI recreation? It could very well also just be fake AI ad. I guess she's talking about things she's seen over the years. It could also just be, I guess, like, recreate the sound of her late father's voice. So it could just be, like, fan stuff. Like, you know, just people doing stuff. Williams, one of America's most adored actors and starred in Starfire and Dead Poets Society. The actor also voiced many famous characters, started his career from Genie, React Hollywood strikes, which is partly over the use of AI intelligence or artificial intelligence. On Instagram, for years, how many people want to train these models to create recreate actors who cannot consent like Dad? This isn't theoretical, it is very, very real. I've already heard AI used to get his voice to say whatever people want, and while I find it personally
just
disturbing,
random people
ramifications
using
go far
his
beyond
voice
my
is
own
what she's
feelings.
talking about. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
Yeah, okay.
She added living actors deserve a chance to create characters with their choices, to voice cartoons, to put their human effort and time into the pursuit of performance. These recreations are at their very best a poor facsimile of greater people, but at their worst, a horrendous Frankensteinian monster, cobbled together from the worst bits of everything that this industry is, instead of what it should stand for.
Are those AI generated like voices and everything that people use? That it is fucking weird, especially if it's a person that's dead. That's in our lifetime, especially.
I really just hate, especially because TikTok's full of them. Like, there's few that are kind of like fine. Like, there's stuff I see for like Yoshi singing something, or like Star Wars droids. Like, if it's something that's not like a normal just voice, then I'm more fine with it. I still don't like seeing them because it's just kind of annoying. But when it's like just an actual person, like there's so many things where it's like I see like fucking Star Wars characters playing Fortnite or some shit. That's a literal thing.
There's constantly like the more recent
Justice
presidents
League
and whatnot doing shit.
Yeah, like Barack Obama, Biden, and Trump like having a fucking sleepover. I remember seeing before.
Which I kind of miss the
Minecraft.
times to where people just did actual like voice impressions of
if
those
it's impersonations, that's kind of fun because like
that's an actual talent or skill.
Yeah, that's like a talent and shit. Like it's not just like, oh, here's an AI thing where we can just discredit them. Like it still kind of can be iffy if it sounds good like them.
Yeah.
But like, at least it's someone putting in effort. It's not just an AI voice putting it out there.
Yeah.
It's not, or like I think we talked about this like a few weeks ago. Like fucking the voice actress for Hypclen in the Justice League things, where it was like she talked about how she found TikToks where her character, like fucking Aquaman, and like other characters were like being vulgar and shit, and it sounded like her, like it sounded like the character.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's weird, and I've seen those videos. And like they do it with like Batman in that universe, which, you know, Kevin Conroy, deceased actor.
Yeah.
And it's just weird. It's like, oh, cool. That's gross. Why are you making him say fucking gross things? Like, it's especially worse when it's like a deceased actor. It's like just trying to like get some laughs and shit while also slightly defiling them. Like, sure, it's not actually them saying it, but still just you think of them. Which is weird. Like, not to say that it's fine to do with living actors and actresses, but specifically, like, dead people, like, is gross. But yeah, that's... Yeah, I hate this whole AI shit. Like, I hate seeing those, like, TikToks and stuff. It's like, oh, cool. Yay, there's another one. Doesn't matter how many times I hit not interested.
Yeah.
I keep getting them. Very annoying. It also doesn't help that I get sent them by multiple people. So that's fun.
One of the recent things that I thought was pretty okay that they did it was that like Scooby-Doo animated thing by like a fan that was like in college. He used AI voices to have the characters, and like this was just like a project he was working on just for himself to enjoy animating and whatnot. And he just wanted to have like the voices put on, and then he put it up on YouTube and everything, and he wasn't like really making money off of it, so like I didn't mind it there. Although one of the voice actors really didn't fucking like it.
Yeah, I think another part of it is also how it's used. Like, the whole, like, vulgarity and shit, and, like, making them say weird shit or do weird shit. Like, it's especially gross there.
Like, I feel
think
like
if you're using
this
it...
was in, like, good spirit and actual, like, this is a fan of the old cartoons and everything.
Yeah, if you're trying to, like, do something that's, like, a good message,
Like
then
a
that
love
I'm more
letter
fine
to
with.
the, like, story and their characters and everything was really what that was.
Yeah. Instead of, like, oh, hey, here's Hawkwoman saying she wants to fuck the shit out of Batman. That's, yeah, no.
I think it
But,
gets a little bit weirder whenever these voices that they're taking are like really similar to like the actual real life people. Like whenever it's more of like a SpongeBob Tom Kenny type thing, like Tom Kenny doesn't sound anything like that. It's
what do you
just the
mean? I met
character.
him in real life. He was like, Tom Kenny! He would have gotten bullied.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So badly, if that's what he sounded like.
Like I feel like it's more okay with that type of thing.
Yeah, it's... But either way, it's
It's
still
a weird gray area.
Yeah, AI is in this weird area where it's like...
Like it's... like difficult to say like what is actually like right to use it for.
Especially because, yeah, different people have different views on it. Obviously,
And also
the corporations behind it is wrong.
that guy that did that Scooby-Doo animation thing, he said that he is trying to get together a voice cast to do voices for that because people got upset about it. So he's trying to make it better for those people that didn't like that he did that.
That's good.
You know.
Yeah,
I just didn't realize, like, the thing about the internet is that you don't know how big something will get.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I remember him saying that, like, this was something just for him and something that he thought, like, other people might enjoy. not something that would blow up and get like multiple like little indie
Him
animation. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
his intention was never to upset people.
And it's not like, oh, I want to make a shit fucking ton of money from this.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm gonna share this with the people who could find this, entertaining.
I think he handled it quite well.
I think, yeah, we're just in this very tricky spot where it's like, oh, is this something we want? Or is this something that we need? Like, it's this whole very tricky area. Whole big gray area. Yeah, so I don't know. I've been kind of more against it, especially since the technology isn't even good either. Like with de-aging and recreation, like it's there, but you can always tell. But also, the more it improves, the more it gets even weirder. Like right now where it's at, it doesn't look real.
I'd
So it
say
doesn't look
with
good, but then when it looks real, it'll
like
be weird.
just like 2-year type of de-aging that like Marvel has said to be had done and everything, that seems not too bad. All the actors want to like fit more into like the time space and everything of the last 30 years of however fucking many movies are going to be coming out.
Yeah, but then you got Mandalorian with Luke,
Yeah,
and
of
that you can
which
just
that is a big
tell.
change, and also like cameras weren't as good back then, so it's gonna look lower quality.
Yeah. So this whole area is tricky and gross, and
Although as technology gets better and everything, they're gonna start scanning these people's faces
they're already
constantly.
doing that.
Well, yeah, they already are
Yeah,
doing that,
like
and that
background fucking
leads
actors
to
are just
some
getting that.
weird shit.
No, seriously, yeah, the background fucking extras just getting that, so it's like, oh, we paid you for this day, and now we don't need to pay you anymore, I guess. Because you signed in the contract, but didn't see it, and we didn't, like, explicitly say it, which, like, it's just gross. Or like, hey, here, give us your rights, and now we can make you scream slurs. We can make you just say hate speech in this ad. Because why not? It's gross. But Sag-Aftra members have approved a strike against the video game industry with 98.32% voting yes. It does not mean they will go on strike. It is dependent on if a deal can be reached between SAG and the major video game companies. The scheduled negotiations concluded, but no deal was reached. It is stated that the current agreement will remain in effect while the parties will make a final effort to reach a deal. And they will meet for negotiations on Monday, aka they met for negotiations. But nothing has been said about that yet, so I don't know.
I feel like if, like, on the same subject that we were just on, I feel like for, like, projects that people are actually, like, spending money on and getting money from, and they're actually, like, trying to get it to be, like, a big thing, like, if the guy who made that Scooby-Doo animation, if he was constantly, like, trying to get, like, advertising for it and everything and trying to make money off of it, then I would say he definitely needs to get permission from anybody that he uses the voices or likenesses of.
Yeah.
Even if it is just an online thing, he would still be profiting off of them.
Just, profiting off of something not his.
Yeah. So that would be something.
Spider-Man! Spider-Man! Sorry. God. I'm so excited for fucking Spider-Man 2.
Although it's also hard to say, like, the with all these like Scooby-Doo movies and everything, like greatly, like, you know, the ones that like come out and aren't like in theaters or anything, they're mostly just straight to DVD type things.
Like the Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2.
Yeah, that. Like, at some point, a lot of these voice actors will age away from wanting to do those roles to
Yeah.
where, like, someone else will come in and they probably will get someone who sounds very similar to how the other person did the character. And I just don't know where that lies, really. Because you're not really, like, you're doing an impression, but also you're just doing what they did already. I don't know.
Yeah, I just realized I never actually opened fucking Justice League War World. I've owned it. It's just been sitting on my bookshelf for like a month. I never even opened it and added it to movies anymore. It's just been here. Like, I added fucking Across the Spider-Verse just immediately. I
Like,
should rewatch Across the Spider-Verse.
is at that point like, would Warner Brothers, they for sure own the characters, but do they own the voices?
Voice actors, yeah. Could they just go, hey, here's Jensen Ackles as Batman, but it's not actually Jensen Ackles, it's just an AI doing it. So we can keep these animated movies going forever. Oh wait, they don't make us enough money, let's reboot it again. I don't know what they're planning. They don't stick with these movies. Like, at least the first DC animated thing, like, fully stuck with it, but yeah, none of these next ones are just already going down the can before they really did a proper Justice League thing.
I don't know for sure what to think with the voice talents.
Yeah, it's just tricky. There's a big gross splotch just kind of sitting in the middle of all of this, where it's like, and we don't even have enough information, nor are we like smart enough, well versed enough to fully know everything about all of this. And like, as I was saying earlier, with I don't know how the rights work with deceased family members.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know.
Tough subject.
But yeah, Sir Michael Gabon, who was Wizard Gandalf? No. Gandalf's Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah. Gandalf is Lord
Dumbledore. Dumbledore.
of the Rings.
He was the actor for Dumbledore in the Harry Potter movies. He passed away at age 30 or 82.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe added, he was one of the best, or one of the most brilliant, effortless actors I ever had the privilege of working with. But despite his immense talent, the thing I remember most about him is how much fun he had doing his job. So I liked him as Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Especially when he very calmly said to Harry Potter, "Tell me about your name in the Goblet of Fire!" Very calmly, like the book stated.
I like both of the actors who played him. But
Yeah, I haven't
the
watched
second actor is definitely great.
Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, there was two different actors in this.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. The first movie had one guy, and then the rest of them had
The other guy.
the second guy.
And then there's the one in the prequel movies.
Yeah.
Whatever those are. Fantastic Beasts and they're in your eyes.
So that's where they're hiding.
Then we got Disney Plus will begin to crack down on anti-password sharing methods in November, starting with Canada. They may limit or terminate people's access to the service if they have committed password sharing once the rules against it are in place.
What the fuck?
Just trying to lose money, I think they are.
Well, yeah, if they terminate these people's things, then yeah, that would just lose them money.
Mm-hmm. So, that's cool. I forgot about that guy. Gary Oldman? I forgot he was in Harry Potter. I can't figure out the other guy. Ow. Pain.
Pain Drain.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that I forgot. I wanted to add. It's also like very scary with how Balin is gonna be played out in Ahsoka. Like if he doesn't, like if they have plans to continue using that character after Ahsoka, obviously I don't know, he could die in the show. But with Ray Stevenson passing away, that could be a very like if they still have plans. Like I hope they just recast him instead of going, hey, use CGI. If they continue to want to use that character.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if he will continue. I kind of feel like he could pass. Like his character could die in the Ahsoka show. I think Shin has a good opportunity to have some future stuff. I'm not fully sure. I'd like it because Shin is great. I'm not a simp.
Yes, you are.
Shut up! I got no, I'm not. But Theo, for your birthday, I figured I know a perfect place for you to go to. You can go to Shreks Swamp. Happy birthday! I know it's late, kind of. I meant to, it's supposed to happen yesterday. So.
Yeah. Oh wait, so just message me when? Oh, what? At 2:27. Happy belated birthday. All right then, everyone's late.
Hey, this was supposed to be yesterday's.
I know.
You can go to Shreks Swamp for belated birthday vacation.
I can go
it's
where?
On Airbnb. The Shreks Swamp.
Oh, fun.
With a working outhouse and all that.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. I don't know why it's a thing.
I don't know.
But it's kind of cool. The Barbie Dream House was also an Airbnb, and now Shrek Swamp. I don't know how Airbnbs even work. These seem scary.
Well.
Yeah.
Do you remember the line?
Donkey! There's a lot of lines.
I am now 4 years older than most porn stars.
Okay. I understand. You're 1 year closer to getting lost at sea.
Oh god.
Alright, wait, no, that passed, didn't it?
It did.
Or was mine the one that passed? Oh yeah, no, I'm supposed to just die at like 70-something from candy overdose.
Mm-hmm. You're fine.
Very on brand. I'm fine. I don't know how I'm gonna die from candy overdose because I don't really eat candy anymore, so I guess I'm just gonna
overdose.
Fall back and just My fucking I don't eat enough, and then one candy bar is just gonna kill me.
Yep.
It's too much for my 70-year-old body. Idiot yours.
You just have severe diabetes. Any type of sweets will kill you immediately.
God damn it! It tastes so good though. Ferrero Rocher.
We're supposed to be weed brownies.
I don't know why I was eating these. Anyways. High on life.
Oh,
Speaking of weed brownies.
nice.
The DLC had a trailer. What'd you think of it since you watched it?
I thought it looked good. It looked like a lot more of the game.
Let's do it.
It seemed to I don't know for sure, but it seemed to only have like one new gun, and that's kind of like a big premise of that game. I'm not sure. Like, not as big of a premise as like Borderlands games having guns of several types, but like the guns constantly talk to you in that game. So
yeah. Gun, knife, other gun.
yeah, other
One
gun.
gun just says, "Let's do it." Okay,
Yeah.
Gotham Knights is now on Game Pass.
Yeah, I seen that.
Let's play Gotham Knights.
I enjoyed what I did play of that game.
I installed it and then never opened it
Nice.
because I forget Game Pass exists.
Your wallet doesn't.
Yeah, but I do.
Yep.
I forget about my wallet.
I forget that I have money. God damn.
And no, I don't anymore. It's all been taken from Game Pass.
That makes sense.
That would be sad. But
Oh no, not the butts.
Counter-Strike 2 is taking the form of like Counter-Strike or CS:GO. So it's taking the Overwatch approach of just replacing the first game and being free, and like it's dumb. Just update the normal. You don't need to go, hey, there's a second one. It's not different though. I doubt it's any different.
You all have it still installed. You're welcome.
Now you just gotta update it, but it's also gonna have a 2 at the end now. I don't get why like Overwatch did that and now this is doing it. It's very pointless.
Oh yeah.
Why does Mortal Kombat have to be fucking $70?
Fuck am I? Fuck.
No thanks. I'm good. But yeah, that's great. But Ed Boon, you know, the like he's at NetherRealm. I don't know if he's the CEO or if he's like a creative director or whatnot. But Ed Boon has teased that horror icons like Scream or Ghostface from Scream, Michael Myers, Billy the Puppet from Saw. I don't know how that would work as a character in Mortal Kombat, but he's teased that they're, you know, they could be potential DLC characters for Mortal Kombat 1.
Okay then.
I feel like the puppet would be more of a add-on character guy, like a team thing, because they have that type of thing, like kind of like Injustice, but more in depth.
What the fuck is it called?
Partner.
No.
Is there a specific name? I don't know.
Yeah, there is a specific name. Fuck, it's a very simple name too. I don't know. I'll think of it at some point.
It's at the end of the episode. Oh my god! I don't know. Fucking. Dude. Lovers.
No. I thought I had it there for a second, but then it went away.
Team ups?
Say what?
Team ups?
No.
Uh, 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 combo. Wombo combo.
I don't remember.
I don't know, but it has that type of thing where the like come in from the side of the screen, do a little thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like Billy the Puppet would work as that.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking puppet.
Imagine you have to crouch no matter what in order to attack him. Yeah.
Like Ghostface, Mike Myers, those make sense. The fucking puppet? The puppet on a tricycle? The puppet who just wants to play a game? Oh my god, you can play a game with the guy who wants to play a game.
Awesome.
That's crazy. Anyways, Theo, what movie are you most looking forward to that's been in development hell for years?
Is it the Borderlands movie?
No, it's a
Okay.
different game though.
Is that a hint?
I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Slurp, slurp,
Well,
slurp,
you
slurp,
decide.
slurp.
I'll let you decide if it's a hint or not.
A movie that is based on a video game that's been in development hell.
Mm-hmm. One would argue that it's quite a pointless movie, but it's been in development hell nonetheless for years. Maybe even since like 2012.
Oh, I am even more confused.
Jason Momoa was attached to it. I don't know if he still is. Which is a very weird casting for the character. But also, you kind of have free range of casting because the character doesn't have an actual voice other than a deep sound effect when he gets hurt. It's a game
The
you've played a lot of.
Minecraft movie?
Yep! The script
Oh,
for the live-action Minecraft movie is complete and can be filming in spring, as long as the studios finally give actors a fair deal.
What the fuck?
I can't believe this is still being made. The fucking fact that there's a
There's
movie.
not even an actual story in Minecraft, even, or a universe in Minecraft.
Like, I mean, I guess
Like-
Minecraft is one of those games that... One of those non-story games that you can make a story pretty easily, I guess.
Well, no, it can't be
Is
like
it?
the Lego movie, because the Lego movie had a fuck ton of properties that you could just pop in with shit. Oh,
There's at least, like, the end and whatnot, so, like, there's a slight things that you can do.
yeah, but I just would think that whoever is doing this would have to be a pretty damn good writer in order to make
And they
something actually
probably
out
won't
of
be.
this.
They probably won't be. It's
Ooh.
gonna be a shitty movie that we'll talk about. I mean, this was shit. Or we'll be surprised and be, this is the best movie ever. Hey, look, that YouTuber who's a pedophile was in it. Hey, look, that other YouTuber who's a pedophile's in it. There'll be a lot of pedophiles in it. But, yeah, that's weird.
Do they have a podcast now?
I thought they had a podcast.
Well, like, I know they have Good Mythical Morning, but, like, they seem to have one to where they just, like, sit around in a dark room and just talk about their lives.
Good mythical more. Mythical Fist?
Oh,
A
they
hard club
already
is a
had
sandwich.
that, I think.
That's not this.
I've never seen the format that I've been seeing, like, YouTube shorts of it now, before. Confused me, I was
Ear
just like,
biscuits?
that could be it. I don't know.
Welcome
Never
to
really
Ear Biscuits, the podcast with two lifelong friends here.
Okay, that.
What the fuck's the difference between like this and Good Mythical Morning? I don't know.
It has no theme.
Why do people think we're gay? We should do that episode. Why the fuck do people? Do we believe in demons? Link's embarrassing ski trip story. Rhett spills the tea.
How long are these
Rhett's
episodes?
alone? 1.5 hour, 1:43 minute, 1:13 minute, 1:13 minute, 1:10 minute, 1:09 minute, 1:14 minute, 1:22 minute, 1:12 minute, 1:24 minute. So like hour and a half max.
I suppose it could go on for that long, so they actually have good editors, so that they could really put down probably like 3 hours of absolute stupid shit down to actual comprehensible shit.
1:29 minute. Yeah. 2 minutes versus 2 hours? What our sex slaves look like. That's the... Okay. I'm closing this. I don't want to think about their sex slaves. Yeah, that was their latest episode.
Fuck? What our sex lives look like? Aren't they like
2 minutes to 2 hours?
How old are they? Why are they talking about that? Who did their wives give them permission to talk about that?
They're single now. They got divorced right after that episode was published. Their wives are married to each other now.
Some
Anyways.
YouTube drama type bullshit that would be.
Tomb Raider. The anime had a trailer.
Not the tool.
I like the look of it. It looks like it could be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you were saying, it doesn't really show anything. It's just.
Yeah.
Just breathing with some shots of her doing stuff. But Haley Atwell's voicing Lara Croft.
Never actually played more than just the beginning of the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah, I've never played a full Tomb Raider either. I want to play Rise of the Tomb Raider because I have it on Epic.
Right.
But I haven't installed it yet because I have other games I need to play. I need to start playing Fortnite again because Ahsoka's available.
Yeah, Ahsoka's actually there now. I have a reason to use my tokens.
Mm-hmm. And I have it, I think, already. I don't know. Devil May Cry also had a little teaser. It's just kind of like, hey, there's an anime of this coming. That's it.
Yeah.
But honestly, Netflix, I think, there's the Arcane anime, there's the Blade,
they have a lot of
Blade? Ghost?
not as well known anime that are really good as well.
Blade, Ghost, Blade, what is the Cyberpunk? There it is.
Ghost
Cyberpunk.
Runner?
And, yeah, Ghost Runner. I knew there was Ghost in it. Cyberpunk Ghost Runner. That's what it is, right?
I think.
Is it just or is it? Because Ghost Runner, I think, is also just a separate game. Is
Blade Runner.
Based on that game? No, it's Cyberpunk Ghost Runner.
Okay.
Unless those are two separate things. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk.
A lot of the times whenever
I can't read this.
It's an anime that they come out with that's based
Edge
on...
Runners.
Edge Runner, yeah, that makes more sense.
Ghost Runner is a separate game.
Okay. Whenever they come out with an anime based on like a existing game that I'm just not interested in, I haven't really watched it. Like the game that
Ryan
Arctic likes, I
Gosling.
don't remember what it's called.
League?
Yeah, League of Legends.
Arcane.
Yeah, Arcane. I didn't watch that, and I didn't watch the Cyberpunk anime. Like, they look
Yeah.
good. I just.
I hear good things, so.
Yeah.
I've been
I'm
meaning
just
to watch
not.
them, it's just. Yeah.
I'm just
I
not
wasn't interested in
super
those games, so
interested in learning any of the lore of those games because I don't really want to play them.
I like how. Just fucking Netflix just knows I like the Gosling. Because I put Cyber, so it goes, here's Cyberpunk Edgerunners first, Cyber Hell second, and then Cyberverse Transformers. Okay, makes sense. Then another anime, Love, Death, and Robots. It's got Cyberpunk in this little
Well, Love, Death, and Robots isn't just.
tags. Yeah, but the Cyberpunk's tag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's showing up. And then Arcane, anime based on a game, so makes sense. Castlevania, anime. I don't remember if
The
that's based
first
on a game.
season of. Yeah, Castlevania is a game.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if this was based off the game.
Yeah.
Sausage Party's kind of weird. Animated, but okay, that's kind of weird. Intergalactic anime, at least. Cowboy Bebop anime.
Yeah.
Then La La Land.
Yeah, that's a bit random.
Kung Fu Panda 2.
Alright then.
Unfriended. The Takeover. Altered Carbon. I need to watch Altered Carbon. And Altered Carbon has Cyberpunk in its tag. It's still under those.
The live action show or the animated? Alter
I don't
Carbon.
know there's an animated thing.
I think there's an animated Alter Carbon. Pretty sure there is.
I was just talking about the live action things. Like Joel Kinnaman, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. I had watched a bit of it because I had also gotten the book. Somehow. Oh wait, no. I had wanted it, and then I started reading it, and then I also started watching the Netflix thing, and then it just started to get a bit weird.
I forgot about the Carl Urban Dreadnought.
Yeah.
But Netflix doesn't have the animated one with it. Oh wait, no? Is this it? Movie? Animated movie, not show.
Yeah, maybe that. I don't know. I just remember seeing an
This is
animated
animated,
version of
yeah.
Alter Carbon.
Yeah, okay, it's a movie, not a show.
Ah,
So the
okay.
show comes first, and then the animated movie, and then Love, Death, and Robots.
What?
And then Cyberpunk Edgerunners.
Okay.
Bullet Train
Makes sense.
pops up. First in the third row. That doesn't fit in at all with just Altered being the search.
Ew.
But don't worry, Theo. Row 4, first thing, The Big Short. Last thing, La La Land. Like, hey, we know you like Ryan Gosling, so here's some Ryan Gosling. And I do like the Gosling.
Rasa Goss.
I should watch The Big Short, because that's leaving Netflix soon. Anyways, yeah, I mean, yeah, I've heard good things about the Netflix anime based off games, so. Tomb Raider, that one looked good from the little bit we've seen. And then Devil May Cry, the little bit I have, played, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Seems like it would translate into a good anime.
I'm pretty sure it was a surprisingly little amount of the DMC Devil May Cry. Yeah, I've only played 7.8 hours, which I guess could be a decent amount. I don't know. Last played 2018. I only have 12% of the achievements though, so probably not. But I had fun playing that. I think that's just when I lost, like, power or internet or something. So I just stopped playing.
Oh.
Because I was streaming it at the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, new Fnaf teaser, motion poster, and images. The teaser is very short, but it shows Foxy just kind of running, but it kind of looked more like he was sliding. He didn't really have like a running movement, but he's also an animatronic, so I guess, you know, that's could be also the point. And Cupcake eat face.
Is that what that was?
Cupcake ate guy face.
Oh, okay.
Cupcake was giving kiss.
Is Cupcake
Cupcake was like,
already a character in these games?
Cupcake doesn't really do much, I don't think. At least in the first one. But now it seems like fucking like Bonnie's not really doing much.
Doesn't seem like most of the characters
like
would
the-
probably do much.
Yeah, it seems like the Cupcake's doing more than really any of them. Well, the Cupcake does have eyes and stuff, you know, in the first game, but Chica just doesn't do much.
Yeah.
Or anything, really. But they've been portraying the Cupcake, like the Cupcake has its own separate fucking character poster.
Weird.
So, but Chica wants to give Cupcake. But yeah, the fucking Chica looks so funny in that fucking image. Just Cupcake. The fucking Cupcake's just sitting there like, I'm gonna fucking bite your face off. I'm gonna fucking bite your nose. Yeah. The motion poster was just kind of like glitching little advertisement for like help wanted.
Help wanted, any Shaggy available.
Zoinks. We'll pay with Scooby Snacks.
Zoink, Scoob, do you want to go work at a pizzeria?
Like, you want to work at a haunted pizzeria, Scoob? I need to work on my Scoob Shaggy voice.
Hubert.
I won't, though, because I'm lazy. Anyways, Theo, guess what? This is good news for me. Good news for me. Something I like to kind of see. Not fully, but the beginning of this movie would be nice for me to see.
Weird.
Guess what it's about.
That one actress.
It's very broad. There's a lot of
That
actresses.
one actress in the Ahsoka show.
Shin? You
I
talking
guess.
about actress for Shin Hati? No, this isn't Star Wars related.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Guess what this is about, though? Something that I would like to see the beginning of, but not the ending of. Specifically, a death.
What?
Okay, fine. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
The Disney live-action Bambi remake will be a
Oh.
modernized retelling. Quotations. I think that to be able to bring it to life for kids these days in a way that maybe they relate to it a little bit more would be of service to the original. I can't wait to see Bambi's mom die in live action. Fuck theories. Fuck Bambi. Fuck Bambi's mom.
What
Fuck
are you doing to
any
Bambi
deer.
Mom?
Hey, hold on, not like
And
that.
any deer?
Like to that, you asshole. Anyways, with the writer strike over, HBO plans to prioritize writing The Last of Us Season 2, Euphoria Season 3, and The White Lotus Season 3. And Netflix prioritizing Wednesday Season 2 and Stranger Things final season. Which makes sense.
Honestly,
Wednesday,
I
I need
thought
to watch
Stranger Things would have already ended.
It's ending.
Yeah.
They're working on it. Silly goose. I can't wait for it to be over though, because fuck that fanboy base is annoying. Cast included. Yeah, that fan base though, it's definitely annoying. I can't wait for it to be over. And I'll still hear so much of it.
Yeah. I'm glad to
Still
see
need to...
that Wednesday will be coming back. As long as it's made by
Good.
what's his face.
I don't know. I don't watch it. I don't know much about it other than Jenna Ortega.
Tim Burton, that guy.
Mm.
As long as it's still being made by him. Because he actually seemed to take in what Jenna Ortega wanted. To change about
I think it should just
character as we
be
went.
made by Jenna Ortega. Solely by her.
But she does get the character, and like everything that she was saying after the show of like the what they changed as they went along sounded good.
Oh. Secret Invasion's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, I still haven't watched
I might try to slog through it.
that.
I know it sucks, but I feel like it would be good to have something that actually sucks, just in my catalog.
Yeah. Watch you like
I'm-
actually like it.
I would be surprised with just how much I've heard of how bad it is.
And you're just like, wow, everyone was fucking overreacting.
Well, everyone's dumb. This is the best thing I've ever seen. This is better than Barbie.
I was thinking you were gonna say that. The number one thing he would
better
compare
than
to Barbie.
I mean, I've seen it like 4 times, so 3 times. I'll see it a 4th or 5th by the end of the year, though. I mean, it's just the thing I've most enjoyed this year, okay? You have a problem with that?
Yeah.
You have a problem with me liking a movie I'm in?
What?
You have a problem with that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you.
Fucking multiple person.
Anyways, that is a weirdly... Shut the fuck up, I'm not schizophrenic.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Schizophrenic Ken.
I am not, I'm Orphan Gen.
You're Mighty Morphin Ken.
Yeah. I turn into a dinosaur helmet guy. Specifically that version of the Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
That's my version.
Before.
Anyways. The Mattel CEO, Ynon Krias, calls Daniel Kaluuya's Barney movie fun, entertaining, and culturally oriented, and it will not be an odd movie.
The Barney movie?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be an odd movie.
Honestly, I wish it was a Blood and Honey type movie.
I don't.
I wish.
Because I heard that movie sucks.
Well, I said type of movie, not made by them people.
But still. Also, it gives these flashbacks on like a weird thing my brother showed me of just Barney devouring like a T-Rex, normal looking T-Rex, but Barney
Weird.
devouring like a fucking other dinosaur with a bunch of blood and stuff.
Mm.
It's just engraved in my memory.
Fun.
Cat. Hi.
Hi, cat.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the Community movie.
Yay.
Dan Harmon says that they plan to film it in Atlanta to accommodate Donald Glover's schedules.
Oh, yay.
Following the
Glover's
delays from the strike, though, it is unknown when scheduling will align for everyone for filming to begin.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Theo,
Ah.
you remember the Oceangate Titanic submarine?
Nope.
Oh, that submarine that went to go brought a bunch of like rich people to go see the Titanic.
Oh.
And then
And
they
they all
died.
Yeah, I remember that now, actually.
Yeah. Remember how that happened 3 months ago?
That was 3 months ago?
Well, it's getting a movie!
What the fuck?
/ docuseries.
Oh, well.
Either way, it's been 3 months. What is wrong with the world we're in?
Yeah.
Hey, these people, like, same with, like, 9/11, like, things had to have started being written, like, movies and stuff had to be starting written about that pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure a 9/11, like, movie came out in, like, 2002.
I remember a movie with, like, some A-list actors in, like, an elevator in the Trade Center.
Not 8/11. 9/11 movie. 7 movies worth. No, that's not what I want. I just want to know when the first movie made. It's just what I want to know. Films based on the September 11th attacks. It's not gonna help. This is just putting it in, like, alphabetical order. I want the first one released. See list. Because I'm pretty sure there was one, like, it was, like, pretty early on. Popularity 2012. 2006. It's still pretty early. 2003.
What's that called?
Something's Gotta Give. There's no way. Hold on. There's no way this is popular movies and TV shows tags with the keywords 9/11. Unless that means for 911. Jack Nicholson, Diane Keaton, Keanu Reeves, Amanda Peet.
The fuck?
It's a comedy, drama, and romance. There's no way this has to do with 9/11.
It doesn't. Drama, romance. They get together, then they die.
There's no way. Please tell me. Please tell me it has nothing to do with it. And it has to do something with, like, cops or some shit.
That would be the better way to go.
Please. This looks like shit.
But it's Keanu Reeves.
And Jack Nicholson.
Wow.
And, do I
Whatever her name was.
Jon Favreau is in it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, this is weird.
Vanessa Trump.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know what this says. IMDb rating of 6.7 out of 10.
Ooh, above average.
The trailer doesn't even show Keanu, at least from what I see so far. A lot of Jack Nicholson. Something's gotta give. I don't know.
Something's got to give. 2. Something's got to give. Yeah, 3. Got to give. That's a song. I don't remember what the song's name is. I doubt it's Something's Got to Give.
But that would be very weird if it is. The War You Don't See. 2006 TV movie, Conspiracies.
I want to know what the fuck the movie I was thinking of is.
It's just that movie.
It's definitely not. 9/11
I just want to figure
Vader
out.
movie.
I'm pretty sure I heard. I just heard that there was one that released in 2002.
Oh shit, this movie came out a lot recent than I thought it did. Oh.
Huh.
It has Charlie Sheen in it, so I thought it was older.
It came out 2 weeks ago.
And Whoopi Goldberg, that sounds like it would be a early 2000s movie. Not 2017.
Yeah. Huh.
It's literally called 9/11.
I just earliest movie made about 9/11.
I really thought that was older.
Is the 9/11 elevator movie a true story?
No. All that you can say is that it's based on true events. That's the best you can do with that movie. There could have been some people in an elevator. They didn't fucking live.
Yeah, I just want to know the first fucking movie that was based on 9/11. That's what I want to know. Visiting Twin Towers. I don't know. I give up. Send email to let us know if you know. But yeah, it's cool. Argyll trailer. I just kind of started watching it on Instagram. It has a twist in it where it's this lady is writing a book called Argyll, but then that ends up being true. And I wish that twist was just in the movie only, not in the trailer. But also, I probably wouldn't be interested at all in the movie if it wasn't. But also, I'm still probably not going to watch this, even though it's going to be on Apple TV. But the cast seems nice. It has Sam Jackson.
What's the premise of this again?
So it's like a spy thriller.
Uh-huh.
And this lady's writing this spy thriller as a book. But then the book comes out to be true. So then this spy organization, there's bad guys that are trying to get her, which I think Bryan Cranston is in. I think he's in this one.
Does she, is she writing, well, I doubt you know, but is she, writing it and then it's all of a sudden becoming true, or is she writing it and saying that's not true and then it is?
I think it's, just coming true.
Okay. That movie has sort of been done? Sort of.
Yeah, I'm not fully
in
sure,
multiple different types of ways that's been done. I mean, it is still interesting, and all of the other movies weren't exactly A-list movies, so.
Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard is the lady writing it. So then Sam Rockwell has to protect her, and I don't know if Henry Cavill, John Cena, and Dua Lipa's characters are real or not.
Well,
but yeah, Bryan Cranston wants her, and yeah, Sam Rockwell's trying to protect her. Rob Delaney's in it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I might watch it eventually.
One day.
One day when I finally look at Apple TV.
Yeah.
Another thing that my money just doesn't forget about. But I do. And I forget about my wallet.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting Apple TV again at some point. There's nothing that I need to immediately watch, so I'm not wanting to get it anytime soon.
Yeah. But there's a new Percy Jackson book that'll release on September 24th, 2024, called Wrath of the Triple Goddess. And the author of the books, Riordan, will make a cameo in the Disney Plus series. My cat is screaming.
I honestly thought that like with Harry Potter, that the Percy Jackson books were just like done and were left alone for good type thing.
No, I think it's not. Like, it's definitely the more popular of the two, but I mean, same with like Maze Runner, that's still getting the books.
Yeah.
Which is surprising.
I've seen a good amount of those movies of Maze Runner. I can't believe how long they went for.
Yeah, I need to watch the movies, but I also don't want to watch the movies, if that makes any sense. I need to reread the books. Is that... Like, I know I enjoyed it, but I forgot everything.
I feel like if you were to read the books and get all this information explained to you in an actual, like, clearer way, it could be, like, a pretty good story, but in the movies, it just... Like, there's a lot of vagueness.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in those books, which the movies I don't think have enough time to fully play.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the books. One of my more favorite series. I haven't eaten in hours, bitch.
Okay.
Labby.
Flubby.
Come here. Come here, Flubby. Flubby. Flubby, get over here. Flubby. She's being a bitch. But yeah, then Yashiro Togashi, the creator of Hunter x Hunter,
cool,
has announced that he has started working on the manga again.
Fucking the anime and the manga just take such long ass breaks. Fucking, we were in the Chimera arc for way too goddamn long. I hated that arc. Fuck that arc.
But you're stuck with it.
Yeah, I was stuck with it. Every single time I would go back and check if there was any more, it was just like, nope, this is what we got. It's like, why?
You like it? No.
I'm only okay with the Chimera arc because, like, I know the story just continues with one of those characters actually being a good guy. Right now, though, like, where I, like, stopped watching it, he was just fucking stupid. I did not appreciate Chimera arc at all. Shitty ass arc.
What is Hunter x Hunter? It's something that I've heard of for sure. You need to look at some images.
I'd say that for a long while, that was my favorite anime of all time. I don't know what the fuck I would say nowadays.
Edge Runners, of course.
Of course.
Okay, this is what it is. Obviously, your favorite's High School DxD.
Never actually seen it.
That's what they all say.
I think I've seen High School of the Dead, which is also basically a booby anime.
I think I've seen a clip of that. High School of the Dead. I can't fully tell. Videos. If I click on that, I might be able to tell better. Do it again, Flabby.
Do it again. Do it again.
Scream. Scream again.
I dare you. See what happens.
Audio bar is slightly moving. So I can't fully tell if she's being heard on the podcast.
Well, she's been heard by me.
Yeah. I think I'd seen a clip where like this one lady, Jesus fucking Christ, yeah, this
Like dodges a
High School of the
bullet,
Dead.
then it goes like her boobs wobble out of the way as it goes. Is that what you're talking about?
No, this one lady gets like they're running through like hallways or something, and this one lady gets grabbed and like gets pulled down some stairs.
Probably, honestly.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure that
no. In
happened.
this little trailer of what I'm seeing, I see the clip, like part of what happened in that clip. But yeah, there's so much just like panty shots in this little like 30-second clip. Jesus fucking Christ.
You thinking that you just getting a zombie anime, but no, you're getting
Boobies and pussy.
yeah, who knows how old those girls are.
Yeah, that's. I feel like I'm going to hell already. I already probably was for other things.
Yeah.
Now I'm going in a deeper part.
Or maybe a different section.
You're just gonna lay down over there? Fuck you, Flabby. You're so annoying. Let me go grab her and hold her forever, I guess. Alright. There you go. No, you're not leaving. You're just gonna start screaming again.
Why? Why the screaming? Damn, they just fucking canceled my fucking
The
move.
gremlin is torturing her.
Oh, okay then.
That's what she keeps screaming. I don't know why he's awake at like 3 a.m.
Wondering where his mom is.
So much Me too. Where is my mom? Jesus Christ. I fucking pet her a little bit. My pants are just covered in hair.
God damn.
Fucking like, give you a bath. Theo.
So what?
I need to give you a bath. You fucking stink.
I had a shower today.
I said bath! And those are more like dirty.
Yeah.
Water. Anyways, Spy X Family had a trailer for season 2.
I seen it. I don't think I ever finished the first season. I feel like I did. Like I think I did. But also like nothing of like the main plot was at all like done with in the slightest. So it didn't really feel like an ending, I think is what it was. Although it also didn't really like I think it ended with Anya getting like a sort of like surprise fun time with Yorn, whatever the main guy's name is. To where he had to save them or something. But like in a fake situation. Just for Anya's fun. I think that was the ending of season 1. Seasoning 1?
Seasoning 1.
I don't know. But it was an enjoyable anime. It was funny. But also, I feel like it's going to be one of those animes that they draw out the main plot for too long. I don't know.
Is this the fan film thing?
One comment that I seen on the trailer for the new season was just like, "Oh yay, more Anya face memes." It's just like,
Yeah, it's popular.
Yeah.
I know more than I should for not seeing any clip of it at all, and just it being very popular on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yor and Anya. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the trouble of it. Can't remember his fucking name.
What's the guy?
Forger?
Forgery. That sounds right. That's something in that anime.
Yeah. I think that's right.
But Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Rick
and Morty.
Morty.
Rick and Morty. and Morty. Rick and Morty. Season 7 had a trailer. The 2 new voice actors are being kept secret until the premiere. They say, Adult Swim says, "We want the show to speak for itself. We believe in the strength of the season and our new voices." I saw a little bit of a side-by-side clip. It's not too bad. It's noticeable, but not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm not going to watch the show anyways, so.
I think I don't... Well, the one thing about it is that Justin Roiland is no longer in, any type of writing for this, so I feel like it would have more focus rather than just we're doing random shit in each and every single episode. It kind of goes in the way of a anime like Naruto, to where nothing happens and it's mostly just filler.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching it.
Yeah.
Which also, and the fan base. So I still won't continue.
The fucking people, whenever I actually had a Rick and Morty t-shirt that I could actually fit in, whenever people had seen me with it and go "Oh, I like your shirt and I like that show," and it's just I don't like your type of people. I don't like you.
I don't like your people.
Basically drug addicts looking type people. And it's just I know you're kind of the audience, but I don't like that you're the audience. And also people that just seem very gross.
Yeah. You show IQ, very high IQ. Yeah, it's.
I enjoyed the first 2 seasons, and then I don't know. First season definitely better. Second season kind of confused me on where it was going. And then Evil Morty.
And then Evil Morty. Forever.
Yeah. This is where we're gonna latch onto the show with. I'm just no.
No thanks. Don't want
it. No thanks. Especially with how long it takes for those, any of the seasons to come out of that show. It really lost any momentum of interest for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, the voices, main point of this, the voices are fine. They're good.
Yeah. And hopefully, they don't hit people. But we also got our first look at Angstrom Levy for Invincible Season 2. I feel like he looks a lot more less menacing in the first pick than he did even in the comics. And then he looks a bit menacing in the second pick. But I can't wait for his final, fully looking form. You can kind of see how he's fucked in that second image of him.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the full look at him.
Yeah, it would be good. This is a main villain guy.
He's a big villain. He does a pretty big thing. Just some pretty big stuff. He's definitely the first starting point I'm pushing Mark into some farther views and farther things. Definitely not the biggest villain, but he's probably the biggest early villain, I guess.
Mhm.
Not the longest, for sure.
A little speed bump. Or a big speed bump.
He big speed bump, yeah.
Like a speed bump that damages the car, but you can keep going.
Yeah. Gives the car
This
character.
analogy.
It's a speed bump that gives the car some personality.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he'll introduce Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Wait, what?
A speed bump that may introduce Spider-Man, depending on how this works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that crossover is gonna happen in the show. But Josh Keaton's in the cast list for this season, so maybe. That'd be cool. Very weird on how that all works. But also, Robert Kirkman wants to do more Invincible spinoffs, like the Adam Eve special that we had, which would be cool. I really think would be. There was the little Adam Eve thing. So Robert Kirkman wants to do more little spinoffs like that, which I would be interested.
Space dog.
Space dog, yeah, science dog, I think it is.
I don't remember. I just know that he has a comic that has a...
Yeah, it's like not science, it's like science, something similar to that dog.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that dog will make an appearance in the show.
Good. Honestly, like, I had watched the entire
third season
video of, like, the like, entire career of Robert Kirkman, and whenever he said that he tried to pitch the fucking dog comic, I was just like, ooh, yay, this is something that sounds good, and then he just gets denied. Then he has to, like, tell the other person that, yeah, they're saying that we can do that, we just need to do this one little thing first. Lies to
and they never did
artist.
that.
Yeah.
They made him a little cameo in Invincible, though, so...
Yeah.
I would like Tech Jacket. Tech Jacket's kind of similar to, like, Blue Beetle, but I'd like Tech Jacket spinoff. I think there's probably Tech Jacket comics out there, but he was nice in the, like, Invincible thing.
I forgot about Tech Jacket, and I hadn't watched that video not that long ago.
I don't know how much he has, but he was nice in the Invincible comics. You also got, like, fucking, you know, because what is Savage Dragon? That was at least in some of the things. I don't know how included he was, because I think something about the rights got taken away.
That makes sense.
You can give just Alan the Alien. Yeah, but it was part of the whole Image universe for a bit.
Yeah.
Like Tech Jacket. You can do Alan the Alien spinoff as well.
Yeah. I remember watching that show.
Alan's great. I love Alan.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of other people in the thing. I mean, just you can just give some of the side teams like little spinoffs, like
like a Teen Titans type shit.
Yeah, there's I mean, the Teen Teens wouldn't work.
Okay.
Most of them are the Guardians now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there's other teams. Fight Force is one of the teams in that universe. You can give them a spinoff.
Young Justice.
Invincible
1.
does just
season
Invincible
3.
or
2.
4.
Or 4. Well, season 2 wasn't that bad, but it definitely wasn't. Like, first season, great.
First season, fantastic. Second season, third season, fourth season, I think was better.
Yeah.
Than the third, but still bad. 5th season, not happening.
No. And if
But yeah, I know.
all of a sudden was announced, then I would sure hope that someone else is taking it up.
I'm really excited for Invincible Season 2 to come out. Like, right now my brain is set on Spider-Man because that's the next thing coming out. But Invincible is on the horizon for starting. I don't know when Season 2's ending. I think it might be ending, like, 2024, so. Because they're releasing, like, 4 episodes and they're doing the other 4 later, which is annoying.
Of what?
Just do all Invincible.
Okay. I'm saying Spider-Man and I get confused.
Well, because Spider-Man 2 is the next thing coming out that I care about.
Right.
Because I was talking about, like, I'm really excited for Invincible, but right now my brain is very much Spider-Man focused.
Yeah.
Because that's fucking, like, 2 weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking God. Sorry. But yeah, no, Invincible spinoffs would be cool. We also got a Gen V Safe Sex teaser. I didn't watch too much of it, but it seems kind of funny. Seems pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it, watching Gen V. It's not directly connected to the boys. It's not like, oh, yay. Homelander survived again. So yeah, I think Gen V could be very interesting, and Clancy Brown is in it, so I love Clancy.
Yeah.
What did you think of the little teaser?
I don't remember too much other than that was a lot of talking straight to the camera. And a lot of, like, superhero specific type sex shit.
Yeah. Just remember, it's always, no matter what they say, it's cool to... It's fine to have sex in extreme heat or in water or cold is not better for sex. Something that was one of the things. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about the series for sure. Like, I don't know if I want to watch it. Absolutely.
I don't know. Jason Blum has doubled down on confirmation of the Spawn movie will release in 2025.
Live action.
And then, yeah.
Oh, weird. Cool.
I think. Pretty sure. But, Theo.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Yes. What is it? Oh god.
With the writer's strike over, tons of projects will be able to restart development, including the highly anticipated MCU X-Men movie. Executives at Marvel Studios will start setting meetings to find a writer for the project this fall.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
I can't wait to figure out who they're casting for all of this.
Who knows? We'll have to wait, I think, until the X-Men Fox stuff contracts are over.
Oh, it's still not over?
I think, like, they're able to kind of work it, but, like, I think that's kind of why Hugh Jackman's doing the thing. You know, because I think the contracts end in, like, 2025 and whatnot.
Huh. Weird.
So they're able to start working on it, I think, but I don't think they're able to officially, like, cast anyone.
That's weird.
I think. I don't know.
I was thinking it would just be release if that was the case. I feel like they'd be able to go like, hey, we are working on this, and here's the people that are going to be in it.
I mean, to be fair, like, because I feel like that's another reason why, like, X-Men haven't been fully cast.
Yeah.
Or Fantastic Four.
Yeah, we're still not clear on that shit.
Because I think that would be coming out before.
I would have thought.
Well, it is, because this X-Men stuff isn't even on the, like, set list, other than Deadpool 3.
Oh, good.
Like, Fantastic Four is on the timeline right now.
Nice.
MCU Phase 5 timeline.
Honestly, I feel like we should already be past Phase 5. Feels like we've been in
Phase
Phase
5 will...
5 forever.
We've only had, like,
We've been in
3 things
Phase
come
5
out.
forever.
3 things have come out.
Didn't it start in, like, COVID times? Maybe that's why it feels like it's
No,
taking
Phase
forever.
4 was... That was Phase 4. Phase 4 started with Black Widow and ended with Spider-Man.
Oh, that was Phase 4? Okay. That makes more sense now.
Or ended with Doctor Strange or Thor. What was the last fucking movie that came out before Quantumania? Was that Spider-Man? No, Spider-Man was before Doctor Strange, wasn't it? Yeah. Doctor Strange, Thor, Love and Thunder. Hawkeye? Alright, MCU Phase 4 time. Alright, so... Oh, She-Hulk.
Yeah, I forgot that existed for some reason.
Yeah. So Black Widow, or I guess WandaVision started it. And it ended with, like, She-Hulk or Moon Knight. I think She-Hulk was after Moon Knight.
I think it would have ended on She-Hulk then, I guess. Feels like such a weird place to end a phase.
Yeah. The phases don't matter right now. Like, there's no, like, Avengers Cap ending it or anything. But yeah, Phase 5 started with Quantumania.
Like, with how, like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is supposed to be, you know, like, setting up, like, big shit in the future and everything. Like, the Phase 4 didn't really feel like it did anything.
It set up some ties, like Shang-Chi, the Marvels, and, you know, WandaVision with Photon, whatever, Maria Rambeau, and then Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
You got those all crossing over, but, like, you also got the sore thumbs of stuff. Like She-Hulk. Which I guess that kind of correlates with whatever Hulk's doing, but that's literally the only thing that really ties in with stuff. Hawkeye was... I guess that's... No, I guess, like, things tie into each other, but not everything tying into everything.
Yeah. I feel like...
Moon Knight is off on its own, though.
Yeah. I feel like the next phase... I don't remember what's in Phase 5, but, like, if Phase 5...
Quantumania, Secret Invasion, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Echo, The Marvels, Loki Season 2, Blade, Ironheart, Daredevil, Born Again, Agatha, Coven of Chaos, Captain America, New World Order, or whatever the name is right now. Brave New World, I think. And the Thunderbolts.
Okay, so yeah, this seems to be another setting up a lot of individual things. And then
yeah, I think it's a mix. It's continuing to, like, it's, I think, gonna take what is tied into each other a bit in Phase 4, fully wrap it into a bow, and then tie that into more.
Yeah, I feel like we'll start getting, like, small collisions of stories in the next phase. Like, to where
I
we're
think
seeing
Phase
a
6
lot
is where
of...
it'll probably start. I think Phase 6... MCU Phase 6.
I feel like that's, like... Phase 6 seems to be whenever we're gonna be getting a lot closer to, like, a feeling of the comics type universe.
Yeah, so Phase 6 has, like, the second thing coming out will be Fantastic Four, and then it has King Dynasty, and then there's 2 things in between King Dynasty and Secret Wars. So yeah. Yeah, like, because you got Quantumania, Loki, Doctor Strange, those tie into, like, the whole multiverse thing. And then you got, like, Echo, Hawkeye, Daredevil, those tie into each other. Agatha kind of is on its own.
Yeah, point,
I
yeah.
don't see that connecting with anything else. Same with, like, Captain America, that's kind of on its own. But Blade will probably tie in with, like, Eternals, with the whole... that one guy. And maybe Moon Knight can tie into that. And
Midnight Sun,
Werewolf
just
by
all of a
Night.
sudden become a thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what they're building towards with those guys.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like, honestly.
Thunderbolts.
That's
That
cool.
ties in with fucking, like, Black Widow. And Falcon and Winter Soldier a bit. So they got, like, little ties, but nothing grand. Deadpool, I guess, is the biggest tie into stuff.
Oh, I
Because
love
that's got multiverse, that's got X-Men, it's probably got a little bit Fantastic Four stuff in it.
And then in Phase 8, we will finally get fucking
A
Howard the
nuke.
Duck.
Yeah! Movie or show. Not just a little cameo.
Yeah. I honestly would like him better as a show, because, like, while his comics are, like, supposed to be, like, they have fantastical things happen in them, but they're supposed to be, like, mundane. Like, he treats them as, like, they're, like, an everyday occurrence type bullshit. And I feel like that would lean more towards a show.
Yeah, he also just kind of has the vibe of a show than movie.
Yeah. I am
Like, I haven't
hoping
read
for
him,
a better She-Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel's kind of in a weird spot. We'll see how it plays out. I'm kind of, burnt out on those. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't start Secret Invasion when it started coming out. Like, I was excited for it, but I just didn't start it. And now the only reason I want to watch it is just because I hear it's bad. So I'm like, all right, well, that's definitely a... Like, I haven't even watched the third Ant-Man.
I have.
And I liked the first two Ant-Mans.
It was weird. And overall forgettable.
I haven't fucking... I think there's another thing that I haven't watched from Marvel. Like, I'm kind of worried that I might not even see the Marvels. Like, again, I'm looking forward to that.
The thing
But I
with
might just not
Ant-Man
watch it.
3 is that, like, looking back at it and looking at the first two of the Ant-Man movies,
It's
it feels
a
out of
big jump
place.
in scale.
Yeah. It fucking scale he's in it.
Yeah, thank you.
But, like, it feels like they went like, hey, you know that Doctor Strange movie? Let's basically make that but an Ant-Man movie.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
kind of
I guess
what it
that
felt
does.
like.
Like, yeah, it's like... I mean, it kind of makes sense with what happened in Endgame, but also, like, just the jump in the movies. Like, you don't... Like, the Guardians movies, they kind of had to deal with what happened in, like, Endgame and Infinity War, but it wasn't, like, a big tonal jump. It wasn't like, alright, well, he's a little guy stealing stuff. Alright, now he's fucking in the multiverse. He's dealing with the big bad.
Yeah, because this second movie of Ant-Man, like, it was super small scale in my opinion. Like, it was just them dealing with just, like, two people.
It was them dealing with their own personal shit.
Yeah.
And then,
And,
oh, hey, the snap happened.
yeah. And then all of a sudden, like, what the fuck do they call their little microverse
Pin
shit?
particles? Quantum realm?
Yeah, the quantum realm. Like, Like, it's interesting of an idea, but I don't know if it should have been explored so much as to, like, like this soon to, like, just show that it's kind of just a place where just some regular fucking people live.
Yeah, I think it's again like Endgame and Infinity War has kind of made them do a big jump there. Get big because he can grow big.
Yes.
Yeah, but official trailer posts for Knights of the Old Republic remake have reportedly been made private. So I don't know if that means it's been canceled or if it's just delayed or
if they're going with a different idea.
Yeah, it's kind of it's just kind of like speculations, but who knows? Expect the worst.
A remake of those games would be really good because I know a lot of people really like that game, but for anyone who is like new to those games and going back and like playing any of those, it's hard.
Yeah. That's why I haven't bought.
Like,
Yeah.
it needs a revision to match like modern gaming.
Yeah. I've installed it multiple times, but I never actually fully started playing. I just looked at it and I was like, all right.
It's one of those games that like sure, it may be at the time was like in more easily understand game, but now like there's more like standard controls and everything for certain things, and that game has like completely different standard for what the fuck it has for controls, and it's just not easy to like remember if you like take a break and you only played for like 2 hours. But I mean, you would hope you'd have it down by 2 hours, but you don't. And returning back to it, I just didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And that was only like a week later. I was just like, wait, what? I don't remember how to control any of this. So it definitely needs a revision.
Vision? Like from
Yeah.
It needs a new vision. But you ready for what is happening with the DCU? What is it's canon, but it's not canon. What New segment?
Sure.
Alright, James Gunn has said that nothing is canon until Creature Commandos next year, a sort of an imperative to the DCU, and then a deeper dive into the universe of Superman Legacy. After that, it's a very human drive. Legacy after that. It's a very human drive to want to understand everything all the time, but I think it's okay to be confused on what's happening in the DCU since no one has said anything from the DCU yet. Has seen anything from the DCU yet. And yes, some actors will be playing characters in other stories, and some plot points might be consistent with plot points from the dozen of films, shows, or animated projects that have come from DC in the past, but nothing is canon until Creature Commandos and Superman Legacy. He has stated, though, that John Cena, Freddie Stroma, Zolo Marduena, and Viola Davis will return as their characters Peacemaker, Vigilante, Blue Beetle, and Amanda Waller, respectively.
But their shows maybe aren't. Like, the season 1 of Peacemaker might not be canon anymore.
Well, what makes that tricky, the reason I earlier especially said
like, he made
the
that
Suicide Squad. Yeah, the reason I specifically said the Suicide Squad, not Peacemaker, was because he's also said that he's begun writing the season 2 for Peacemaker.
Okay. So it should be.
So I guess that's canon, but not specifically the Suicide Squad. Because that's more connected to everything else. Like, that's where this is all very tricky. Like Blue Beetle should just be canon. That's just on its own.
Yeah.
Like, it's Superman Legacy, Superman's early in his career, but it's not him starting his career.
Like, the Blue Beetle just feels like it's the fuck am I trying to think? Like, it doesn't feel connected at all to any
Yeah.
of the previous movies. It doesn't even feel like it's in the same world. It could, like,
And with how James Gunn is making this universe, like, Batman's in the middle of his career already.
Yeah, and everyone already
Superman's-
knows about Batman and Superman and everything in that
Yeah.
movie.
Superman's
they're
not
well-known
day
people.
one Superman.
So, like, it could work
You
with
can just
how
slot it in.
they're going. Boy.
So I think it's kind of it's very weird, but I mean, he's staying as Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily his show or movie is canon. It's very weird.
I don't
And
know.
he hasn't clarified about Jason Momoa, so I don't fully know about that. To be fair, I don't fully remember if Jason Momoa was ever stated to fully be staying as Aquaman. Like, I know he has some type of role in this.
Yeah.
Or at least he had some type of role. I don't
As
know
Lobo.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if he's staying as Aquaman. That's the thing.
Honestly, if he was staying to be Lobo and someone else was Aquaman, I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Yeah,
Because
I from what I've seen of his Aquaman, I kind of like it, but also like, I just want a blonde Aquaman. Like,
yeah.
Like if Jason Momoa stayed as Aquaman, give him the hook hand.
Oh yeah, 100%. He deserves a hook hand if he was to be Aquaman still.
But if he's not gonna have the hook hand, give a short hair blonde.
Yeah. With the funny accent.
And make him, funny accent. Make him dumb. Just give us the fucking Brave and the Bold.
Honestly.
It was that Aquaman.
And I want him to make some dad jokes. I want fucking to have like the little students type of thing already going with him.
Exactly. I'm suggesting it.
Oh, we're already to it then?
Yes.
Okay. I just didn't, like, we left off at a point that I wasn't sure if there was any more that needed to be said.
No, I finished the news. I need to piss.
Okay.
I had to go piss, girl.
Girl. God damn.
So I don't know if Aquaman, but I don't know if we're doing the Aquaman thing beforehand or not. I think we did. I don't know.
Who knows?
That's a different problem. Time. Stop. Suggest or reject.
Us now.
Yeah. Us now, geeky. Us now, finish base episode. So yeah, suggest or reject. Technically, I don't fully have much. Because what I have done is ongoing things. So, do you have anything conclusive, Theo?
Yeah, I watched the first and second season of Good Omens. It's a...
David Tennant, right?
And Michael Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember whenever it first came out in 2019, it said. I was surprised whenever I seen that. Whenever it had first came out then, the newest season came out like this year, so it took a fucking while.
Yeah.
But the person who co-wrote the book that this is based off of, only one of the writers are still alive. The other one is Terry Pratchett. The one that's still alive is Neil Gaiman. I really like Terry Pratchett books. You can really tell like which parts were definitely leaning towards Terry Pratchett's type writing style because all of them are batshit crazy. But also like the fucking how it's all like structured and everything to where like it's sort of supposed to be normal events while also like being not normal for any regular person. type of story really lends itself to fucking Terry Pratchett. I don't know too much about Neil Gaiman, but I know that he writes some interesting
He
stuff
writes
too.
Sandman.
Yeah, he writes Sandman. But I really enjoyed it. I even got the audiobook of the book that it's based off of, and I also got the audiobook version that actually has all of these actors doing the voices and everything, and the narrator from the show actually reading the book. So, whenever I was first listening to it, like, I'm pretty sure I didn't have audio description on, but suddenly on, like, one of the episodes, it turned on English audio description, or English description audio, whatever it is. And it started to I'm pretty sure they have the audio description voice the same as the narrator person, and I was confused. Like, I don't remember there being narration during the like intro thing, like the theme song and whatnot. Like, I don't remember them describing what was going on there. And then I went into my thing and discovered that, oh, okay, they just have the same fucking person doing the audio description. That's pretty cool. Like, it's all very cohesive. But it's about like a few different characters that like collide towards the end.
David Tennant.
Yeah. David Tennant, Michael Sheen, those are the two main characters. Well, not the two main actors, but the main characters. Crowley and Seraphale, I think, is what his name is. I believe it is. Or at least, like, throughout their years of existing, because both of these, like, Demon and Angel have been around since, like, basically the creation, or before the creation of Earth. So they've went through like different types of naming styles of themselves. Like, sometimes people call Seraphale just Mr. Fell. Just weird name. But it's about them basically having a gay relationship without actually saying that they are gay until the second season, whenever Crowley actually kisses Seraphale.
Sorry.
Although, like, that's like a precursor to a spoiler. So I don't want to say what happens after they kiss. It ain't great.
Massive erections and they have sex.
Of course. You've really cracked the code.
I think that would be great. David Tennant. Good looking man, even for his age.
But this first season entirely centralizes the Devil's son. Not like he's basically like a child throughout all of it, and he, like, on his 11th birthday is when the end of like the war of heaven and earth, and supposedly like the end of the world is supposed to happen, whatever the fuck that's called. Armageddon. That. So
Ragnarok.
yeah. And Seraphale and Crowley don't really want Armageddon to happen, and Crowley more of wants it to not happen because he actually had a hand in making Earth. He like actually did like the construction of it before he became a demon. Then he also really likes Crowley, and Crowley really likes Earth, so he wants to be good to Seraphale. I feel like I said that a bit weird. I don't know. I think I said Crowley twice in that sentence. Crowley really likes Crowley, so Crowley does good by Seraphale. I feel is what I said, and I don't think that's right.
I am tired. I don't remember what you said.
Right. We're both tired. I'm gonna do my best to summarize the story. They lose track of Baby Devil through a swap of the child with what was supposed to be an American ambassador, but he ended up going to a British family in the sticks, basically.
Ew. Sorry. British.
Everyone's fucking basically British in this show.
David Tennant, Scotland. Scottish. Scotland forever!
Yeah. But fucking they lose him. They think that they have the right child there for a while, and then what's supposed to happen is that the 11-year-old is supposed to get a demon dog on his birthday, and it does not go to the kid that they were watching after for years. So then they have to figure out where that kid is, and that kid has basically just been living a normal life that is kind of just, he's alright. He's a good kid, as good as any other kid really is. Everyone's still kids. They don't make him out to be like a lot of kid characters. They're either just assholes or like just really super good for no good reason. And this is a good mix. To where, like, yeah, some of the things is kind of weird that he does, but also he's just like any other good kid. So good on him for
Good
not
kid?
being an asshole like he was supposed to be.
Good kid?
Yeah, good kid. Good kid.
Good kid?
Yeah, the
Good
artist. He good kid.
I love that band. Good kid?
But fucking
Why do I stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape safety with sound is delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I don't make it. Take up on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moon that I see. Sorry.
there's also a whole
That's a suggest.
side
Good kid.
story of fucking what the fuck? Of a witch and a witch hunter, of which I don't really care to explain their whole bit in this.
Witch and a witch hunter. And
Yeah.
witch. I don't.
Yeah, sandwich.
Sandwich. Ooh.
They're also part of the story. They're like a semi-important part.
Thank God autism exists, or David Tennant would have been unemployed.
Fuck. Huh?
I don't know. It's funny.
Like, this show has a lot of nice little things going on, and the overarching story is kind of just something to tie it all up and actually make something cohesive out of it. But like, what I enjoy a lot of the time of it is just the interaction between characters. So it's hard to describe the story because it's like, it's important to the characters, but it's not really important to me. Like, the story is fun, and like all the characters that you get to see through the story beats is nice. But yeah, eventually all of these people join up. The fucking Adam is the devil's son name. What a fucking strange choice.
Imagine being the devil's son and being named Adam. Scratch it. Just imagine being named Adam.
Yeah. Fuck you, Adam.
It's just a shitty name.
But
I feel bad for anyone named Adam.
Adam just starts to realize what he is, kind of. And
Yeah. Piece of shit with a dumb name. Right.
well, he
I
does
don't know, I'm being so
start.
aggressive to Adam.
He does start to become a piece of shit that kind of like
With a dumb
abuses
name,
his
yeah.
friendship with his like 3 friends. Because like they want to go home and he literally makes them stay and then he removes their ability to speak, also known as they have no mouths. So they can't go like, we just want to go home, we don't want to be here. But eventually he apologizes and like actually is sorry and acts more normal, and then he goes like, we need to stop the fucking 4 horsemen of the apocalypse before they end everything. Because the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse have been gathered up because it was supposed to be Armageddon, and they were setting off all of the nukes in order to destroy all of humankind so that there would be a battleground for heaven and hell. Yay! Death looks really cool in this. He's one of the 4 horsemen, and he looks great. I really like his voice too. It's very fitting. And also, whenever one of his introductions, whenever all the 4 horsemen are like gathered up at a little diner, he's just fucking going through like a what is that fucking like question and answer type of shit? Like a Jeopardy type
Riddle?
game.
Family Feud?
Yeah, kind of. But like he's just repeatedly going through like all the different fucking questions in like a few milliseconds.
Questionnaire.
Just yeah, pretty much.
Uh,
But like an arcade game of it. Just fucking just going through it, and then he's just like, I've always been here. It's just like, yeah, how long have you been playing that fucking game? Death, you really have no like sight for how long you do shit, do you? He was cool though. Like even whenever the 4 horsemen were defeated and everything by kind of, it was kind of bullshit. There was no battle. The kids kind of just said shit at the 4 horsemen and they just dissolved. Like that was kind of bullshit, but also it made sense. It was the bullshit that made sense. But they can't destroy Death because he's actually a fucking real thing in that universe, and you can't get rid of Death, especially since Terry Pratchett writes Death into fucking everything as a character. There's an entire book about Death just attaching himself to a couple that he's just really fascinated with. It's called Mort. That's by Terry Pratchett, and I'm assuming it's great. I still need to actually get it. But fucking this show is really good. Season 2 was a lot more small scale. It kind of just introduced another couple of like I can't remember his name, but Beelzebub and fucking Archangel Gabriel, that's who it was. They got into like a little secret relationship, and then Gabriel didn't want an Armageddon 2, so they voted him off of the Angel Council or whatever the fuck that shit is. And they were going to remove his memories, but he put his memories into a fly that Beelzebub made for him. I don't think she expected him to use it like that, but he did. So he just kind of showed up to Aziraphale and Crowley's bookstore home place and just showed up naked with a box with nothing in it.
Not even his penis?
I think he was hiding his penis behind the box. I don't think it was inside of it.
Not in the box.
No, I don't think I remember seeing a hole for that.
Strange.
But yeah, he just walked up the street and then Aziraphale was just like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And he's just like, "Who am I?"
Who am I? Where am I? Why is my penis out?
The great majority of the time, they just decided that you are going by Jim now, and he just constantly they put on a miracle and a whatever shit that a demon does. They don't really say like what exactly Crowley's miracle type shit is, but they put a miracle together onto Gabriel and made it so that no one could really recognize him. That way they wouldn't get in trouble for having him, because everyone is acting like they're gonna throw a fucking war over the fact that he's just gone and no one can fucking figure out where he is. But they still show up to Zerafel's bookshop because that's because the last season they're not exactly friendly. Nobody is friendly with Crowley and Aziraphale, so everyone's just like, "What the fuck are you guys up to?" And fucking Gabriel just keeps on walking out, going like, "Hey, sometimes people call me Gabriel, sometimes Jim. Hi, would you like a book? I read book." It's just like, okay. Like, it's a fun little twist. The Gabriel is played by John Hamm, and it's just like, yes. That's a great fucking actor to have as fucking Gabriel, because it's just fucking so much stupid shit that he's saying, and it makes so much sense with the facial structure of his face, just saying this stupid ass shit. Eventually, it ends with Gabriel and Beelzebub just like their whole relationship being explained, and then them just disappearing off into a different nebula, I'm guessing. Like, they explained it, but also it's just like, why would they go there? Like, actually.
Get away from you.
But I would suggest both seasons. The first season had a lot more of, like, I would assume a more Neil Gaiman type style. The second season, even though it was only written by Neil Gaiman, felt like it had more of a Terry Pratchett style. So it's really weird because there wasn't a second book. So this was entirely just written, like, this entire second season was just written just for TV. And it's just like, how is this feeling more like Terry Pratchett? Like, whenever it's being written by fucking Neil Gaiman. Because Terry Pratchett loves writing small, like, one of my favorite books of his is Going Postal, and it's entirely based in like a smaller town and at a post office, and it's fucking great. And it doesn't really leave that little small scale, but it like has like high stakes, at least for the main character, because he's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be dead.
You're supposed to be dead.
I would also suggest Going Postal. I still need to listen to Making Money, I think is the second one. I have the actual physical book of that.
Make money.
Yes.
Broke me.
But almost anything Terry Pratchett I'd probably recommend, but also, like, it might appear boring at first, but it draws you in with wanting to know more. I don't know.
I know something. I forgot they came out this year.
Hmm?
Velma.
Really?
I forgot they came out this year. I thought that was like a late last year thing. No, that came out this year. Early, January, but still. That was this year. And I I'm uncomfortable.
But I would suggest all of what I just brought up, and then do you want to do your thing if you have anything fully? Or should I
I could
just do
talk
my
about
second?
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Okay, there you go.
As you know, it's not a completed story. I don't think it will be completed for like a year or two or more. I don't, because I know the latest book that he's released, book 6, The Bedlam Bride, that released at the beginning of September, and in the little fucking thing, 8th floor. There are 18 floors in total of this, so there's still arguably like 8 more floors to go by the end of that book, because I'm assuming he at least gets to the end of a floor in
Never.
this book.
Stuck in one floor forever.
I'm assuming he at least gets to floor 9 by the end of
No, floor
book
1
6, but he
forever.
probably gets through. Holy shit, he was reset back to a floor that's collapsed. Holy shit, how do you do that? Is he dead?
Yes.
But I started.
He was dead the whole time.
Has he always been dead?
Yes.
Always has been. I've almost finished book 2 as well. I have 4 hours left of book 2. So by next week I should probably be done with book 3. The first lady is nothing. Oh, wow. Wow. I think, yeah, book 3, he starts on floor 4. So that,
Cool.
yeah, that does kind of explain more on why I was talking to you, Theo, earlier about how floor 2 or book 2 is kind of more boring-ish. Yeah, I guess the whole floor, it's just floor 3. I still have been enjoying it, but I'm gonna just get into the first book. I'm gonna just talk about the first book is a little bit, because Theo, you're starting to listen to it, and I do just fully want people to listen to it without being spoiled. But every building, car, maybe even tents and cardboard boxes collapsed just into the earth and created a 18 level floor dungeon. The only survivors were people who were outside of buildings. So so pretty much everyone's dead. Not actually yet. There were 10 million people or like 11 million people in the dungeon. That doesn't really answer how many people were left total, because there were still people on the surface of the planet who didn't go into the dungeon. So like there's a good amount of people dead. Billions dead, obviously, because a lot of people would have been inside their houses or inside of a building when just everything just. But so Carl goes into it with his ex-girlfriend's cat, named Princess Donut, and they have to learn how to survive and just live in this world where aliens all across the universe are watching them go through this dungeon crawl type of thing where it literally works out like a dungeon crawl. Like, they get a infinite storage thing. They learn there's magic, there's strength points, intelligence points, all that type of shit. And fuck, I'm trying to think of it's kind of hard to fully talk about it without spoiling some stuff. But the first 3 floors are more of tutorial-ish floors. specifically the first two. And by the time you get to the third floor, they can choose races, and they literally can just change a race. They can become an alien. They choose their classes and stuff, so they can be a necromancer, fucking child actor. I think was one of the classes.
That's
that
weird.
They had the choice. Yeah, there's Earth specific classes, and then there's just base classes for every season that the show has had. Which, yeah, this is like this organization goes from planet to planet, and broadcasts this dungeon crawler type thing for different planets, and also takes the resources from the planets. And if you go to level 18, it is said that you like claim the rights to your planet back. What that fully means, I don't know, because I'm in book 2, where they're only on floor 3. And they haven't even gotten to floor 10 yet in the books that I've written. So, but yeah, there's also, you can, by like level 10 and stuff, you can, haggle your way out of the, like, dungeon. You can, like, just leave, and you can become a guild master, which is, people who teach about the dungeon crawler, like, to they'll guide other crawlers in other worlds when this happens again. So yeah, they have this guy named Mordecai, who's their, guild master. He's a fun character. At first, I didn't think I was gonna like him, but he turns out to be a pretty fun character throughout this series so far. There's also there's other people in the crawl that you interact with, and you can kill them or just, leave them be.
Are these real people?
Yeah,
like,
real people,
to them.
From Earth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so there are, like, NPCs and, like, just kind of mobs that you have to kill, but there are other humans. Like I said, there was, like, 10 million people or 11 million people when they first started, first went into the dungeon, that went into the dungeon. And, like, there's separate little dungeon areas. They're not all connected, at least the first floor isn't, like, 11 million people all connected around the Earth. They're kind of, like, separated a little bit. Not fully sure how it works with floor 3, because I think it went down to like 400,000 by floor 3. But yeah, so like in one of my favorite parts about book 1 is they run into a big group of people, and they have to help them get down to the next floor, floor 2, and then later floor 3, which is even just crazier. Which sadly, another part that the thing that I like and dislike about this book is that there's separate storylines going on. Like, there's things that are but like right now in book 2, it's kind of more building up to future things, so things that happen in book 1 aren't really played back in to this book so far. So like the storyline with all these different people, there's a little bit of a mention, but Carl doesn't really bother about trying to keep in contact with them much after, like, there's one communication with them, and then it's like, okay, that's it for the whole book so far, which is really disappointing, because the favorite part of my thing was just, one of my favorite parts about book 1 was just that whole group. Because a lot of them decided, like 30 of them decided to stay on floor 1 and just die. Because once the floors collapse, yeah, that's it. You're dead. If you can't make it to the next floor by the time it collapses, gone. But there was still a good, a good amount of them that made it to floor 2. And then some of them died on floor 2. And then once they made it to floor 3, they can change classes, race, and whatnot. And I just really want to know how that plays out. Like, it's hard because I don't want to spoil what this part is. on why especially makes it interesting for this. But the reason why I'm really interested in it is because of who the people are. The people in it are very interesting and just fun, like, characters and stuff. So, yeah. But then, yeah, Carl, I think he's got a good, like, personality for it and stuff. I like his, like, just kind of vibe about it a bit. He's not, like, a dumbass, but he's not, the smartest. But yeah. I'm trying to think, just, like, it's
hard
done,
to
like, there's
think
not
right now.
that, and also there's not, like, a set story, like, ending. Because it's a continuing series that will end at whether he dies, whether he gets through level 18, whether he haggles his way into being, like, a guild master. I don't know, like, by the end of book 1, he gets to floor 3. That's it. Like, and there's, like, things I don't want to spoil, because they were big surprises and that I found very fun and, like, interesting. I really like the characters, though. Like, Mordecai, like I said, he was very fun. There's talk shows that they get put on. What?
What?
No, fuck off. They go on little talk shows and stuff, which is, like, a very fun little, like, just thing. Like, hey, there's the crawl going on, but then also in between, like, floors or in little parts, they'll go on, like, a talk show. And it'll be like, hey, this is what's happening. And, like, in book 1, and this will lead into, like, book 6, I think. Which is big setup. But, like, there's this one fucking talk show host that he just kind of fucking plays with. And then they're gonna have to fight on floor, like, 6, I think. Which is just very fun, like, just foreshadowing, and I don't know if I'll even remember it by the time I get to book 6.
Right.
I will say, like, yeah, there's that end part of book 1 that I really liked with those people I was talking about. Or, it's more, I guess, in the halfway through of, book 1. And it kind of plays out even more in the later like the end of book 2 with all the people. But I did really enjoy the beginning, like the first little storyline of book 2. That was definitely fun. But yeah, overall I prefer book 1 than book 2. Yeah, I think the characters are fun. I love Jeff Hayes' narration. It's very good. He has, like, the crawl, like, the AI of the crawl has, like, a little personality and little quips and stuff. There's, like, times where it's like, if you're seeing this boss, you are probably going to die.
That's that.
Or, like, stuff like that. Or it's like, after you're done reading this, you're likely going to die.
Anything that you hear my voice for, you are probably going to die.
Or it'll just be, like, just making fun of the crawler, or it's like, new achievement.
Die.
You ran away from death. New achievement. You have run away from a battle. Reward? Nothing. You're a bitch.
You're a coward. Announces it to
like
all the floors. Coward. Coward. Coward.
Coward. On floor. Well, also they can't. Every
Lists his
person.
full description and everything. Why?
Crawler Carl, number blah blah blah, is a coward. Kill him, please.
Coward.
But also that's another thing.
Coward.
They can't go to separate floors. Like the floors load at different times. So like you can go down the stairs to the next floor, but you'll be put in a stasis period where you can't be viewed or favorited or anything, which will just hurt your game.
Right.
Because
So everyone continues at the same time?
Yeah, so like they advise to go down to the floors like 6 hours before the floor collapses.
Mm-hmm.
So someone can't be all the way down on floor like fucking 10 when someone else is on floor 1 already.
Yeah.
Or still. Everyone's on the same floor, which would, just kind of makes it also more interesting. Like, hey, you can kill each other. Like, there is personal conflict that's being, like, brewed in book 1. Not really anything about it. Like, it's mentioned and stuff on book 2, but nothing really massive. Yeah, I think the main problem with, like, these first 2 books, especially the second book, is it still has to set up things.
Mm-hmm.
It still has to, like, lead into other floors and, like, the mechanics on what's going to happen on those other floors. So it's, like, it's still interesting. I'm still enjoying it. I'm just not enjoying it as much as the first one. And I'm hoping with book 3, I will enjoy it
again
more. I mean... So yeah. Oh, wait, huh? Yeah, I mean, but there is hope. For the first time, the crawlers are all working together. The loot is better than ever, and the secret to unraveling it may be hidden in the pages of a seamless, endless book. I like the crawlers are all working together. That kind of sounds nice. I hope that implies that the people that I was talking about from the first book come back. Oh, that's cool. The art, you can see his little toe rings. Yeah, I would like to also add that this isn't really a spoiler because it happens in the beginning. The reason Carl isn't inside of his apartment building when it collapses, because it's like 2 a.m., is because the cat jumped out of the window. So he went outside to go get it. So he only has like a jacket, a shirt, his boxers, and that's it. And it was in the middle of like a winter storm.
Right.
And the AI and like the viewers like playing with him. So the first like 2 floors he kept going like, God damn it, I need pants. But it gave him like spiked knee pads. Or better perked boxers, but still boxers. And the boxers are heart-shaped. Or have heart shapes on them. And toe rings. So it gives him better stats, but it's not what he wants. So he doesn't have shoes. He doesn't have pants. And he always is like, God damn it. But the AI and stuff is like, oh, you're saying that, so we're just not gonna give you stuff so it's funnier for the viewers. And by the looks of it, I don't think he ever gets his pants.
That's good.
To be fair, in book 1, he does get shoes. He does get shoes in book 1.
No pants.
But his feet are very powerful by that point. So if he wore the shoes, it wouldn't be as good.
He is Rock Lee from Naruto. He is very powerful as long as you don't give him pants.
Huh. I just realized book 6 has multiple narrators.
Ooh,
Like, Jeff Hayes is still narrating, but then Patrick Warburton,
ooh,
Travis Baldy, and Annie Ellicott.
that's cool.
I mean, to be fair, like, the characters still have different voices just by Jeff voicing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what that's going to be like with just different narrators.
I don't remember if you said, is there a female character in this?
Yes.
How does he do that voice?
Sounds pretty well. Like,
Yeah. He doesn't,
like there's,
like, pitch up his voice too much, right?
like he kind of does, but it also has like a sound system and stuff like changing. Same with like the new achievement. Like it all sounds different.
Okay.
Like Mordecai has like a gruffer voice.
I remember a audiobook voice person reader thing.
Still sounding like them while doing a female voice, but trying to do it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the time, this guy would just basically do sort of the same voice for every woman, and it wasn't good.
Huh. Also, apparently, YouTuber, the Critical Drinker, narrates or voices someone in book 3.
That's interesting. You know, I feel like if Yahtzee didn't absolutely hate every single person, it seems like he could probably accomplish that type of shit too.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious on who fucking... Like, well, the Critical Drinker as well, because I slightly know of him. Like, I don't actively watch him all the time, but I know of his channel. And I've seen, like, a video or two of his.
Yeah.
But then especially with, like... But he's also, like, a YouTuber. With Book 6, like, Annie Ellicott, Travis fucking Baldry, and Patrick Warburton. Well, Patrick hasn't fully narrated another thing, but the other two have multiple things they've narrated before. Travis voiced just, or Patrick is just voiced in Poison for Breakfast, which is a 3-hour book.
So cool having Patrick Warburton, though. I really like him.
Oh, wait, is he? On Audible, it only lists Poison for Breakfast, so. I don't know. I don't know if he's. I guess he has done other things. It's not an Audible.
He's an actor.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, what if it's not the same guy?
If his name is Patrick Warburton, it should be.
It's a completely different guy.
That'd be really weird.
Oh, he's the Tick guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the same guy.
I mean, unless it's not. I just searched up the name. This guy would be more. Or Burn. Dungeon Crawl.
Girl. Dungeon Curl.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Is the same guy?
I didn't realize. Yeah.
Good.
I didn't realize that's who that was. That's cool.
Fucking
That makes that even cooler.
pan-ass delivery and fucking series of unfortunate events is also great.
Yeah, I've been enjoying Dungeon Crawler Carl. The main problem is I'm worried that by the time I get caught up, I'm just gonna have to wait, like, a year or two.
I don't have that fear with the fucking zombie audiobook.
Yeah, you have a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
But the main problem with me is, like, yes. Yeah, see, like, the fact with this is, like, yes, these are getting longer. Like, book 3's 17 hours long, 4's 18 hours long, 5, 24, 6, 27. Problem is, though, with the fact that I've basically listened through 2 books in a week.
Right.
I'm gonna speed through these either way. Like, sure, the next one, I'll probably finish 2 and 3 in the same week, and then 4 in a week, 5 in a week, and then 6 in a week. It's probably gonna be like that. Like, I probably won't have any double up anymore, but I'll still probably finish them in basically a week.
You know what?
And then I'll be like, ah, damn.
You know what I'm experiencing with playing Borderlands and having listened to my audiobook while playing this? Every single time, like, I enter an area, like I just remember like the part of the story that I was at. Like I've
Yeah, no,
constantly just like, oh hey, at this point that I was in the game, I was at this part in the story. I
yeah,
just
no, I did that with
remember.
like the SMP, and then I did it with my Minecraft world. I was just like, oh hey, over here, I was listening to fucking everyone's new character like layout.
Like I'm not like thinking of the audiobook while I'm playing, but it just pops in my head like how the story was going at this time as I'm
Yeah, or
playing
I'll
through it
have the
again.
reverse of like, if I'm listening to a song, I'll have like a distinct, very like visual of like where I was some point when I was just listening to that song. It's like, oh, okay. Man, no, Dungeon Crawler Carl is very fun, funny, action packed, good,
Good.
well written, good narrated. I suggest it.
Nice.
The fact that I've listened to the first book in like a week probably should say something. I didn't finish fucking the Yahtzee books that I listened to that quickly. I still like those,
Yeah.
but this hooked me. The first book hooked me. Like I think if the second book was the first book,
To be fair
I
though,
probably wouldn't be as
Yahtzee's
hooked.
books are fucking long.
Yeah, that's fair. But still, it took me a while to get through fucking We'll Save the Galaxy for Food.
Yeah.
That's only 10 hours.
True. True.
I don't know about We'll Destroy the Galaxy for Cash. This one, oh, that one's 9 hours. Yeah. So the fact that these are shorter than the first book, and I still finished the first book of Dungeon Crawler Carl quicker,
Mhm.
definitely says something for me.
This is your books. Of
Mhm.
my shit.
I'm hoping book 3 is better. I mean, the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook is definitely a fun name with what has been going on so far. So, and like the characters are still fun, and it's still fun. It's just the storyline that I more care about just has got nothing. And like that's what I was saying. It's a win and it's a lose type of thing. Like it's nice to have all these different storylines so you don't get just bored with what's going on. But also like if there's too much going on, like he's still gotta build the premise of what's going on with the crawl. So it's like, alright, well that has to take a back seat now. And now I just wanna know what's going on with those characters. But I can't. So hopefully, before the book ends, there's at least a little bit more with what's going on with them. And hopefully in book 3 they're back, or at least some of them are back. I feel like in floor 3, some of them are going to be dead. But at least I hope the ones that matter, the ones that have names, are alive.
Yeah. I had already spoiled myself with my fucking zombie audiobooks on fucking whether or not my characters seem to be alive or at least the main focus of future books. Fucking
Yeah, I'm
I
scared.
hate that so much.
I'm scared that so in the end of book 1, they got a pet and they named Mongo. It's like a fucking turkey velociraptor mix. And it's in the cover of book 2. But I don't see it in any of the other covers.
But
And I'm worried.
yeah,
The fucking wait, hold on. The goats? Did they
like,
take the fucking other person's goats?
I
That
looked
would
up
be funny if that's what
like a community of people, like of fans of the undead, and I had seen someone uploaded like pictures that the author had uploaded, like suggesting as to like what the main characters of the series like look like and everything, like what he imagines them to look like. and I was like looking around for the characters that I've been following, and they weren't there, and no one's talking about them through that entire community. You know, I'm just like, oh, they're not around anymore. Howie and Dave are gone.
I joined the fucking Reddit for this thing, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna mute this.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to leave, but I'm like, I probably shouldn't get notifications on this.
I should have not even looked.
Yeah, I'm worried about Mango. I hope he's fine. I hope he's in these books because he's very cute. Like, he's a bloodthirsty fucking dinosaur, sure, but he's very cute, especially paired up with, you know, the party that they are.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, ooh.
Just so, like, I am worried as to how far Dave and Howie are going to get before they just either kill him off or just, like, I feel like they have to kill him off because I don't think it would be very good to just switch to a different person because it's told through Howie's point of view. It's not told like Howie and Dave went this way. It's told through Howie's view, all of the story that I've listened to so far. So it's gonna be weird whenever it just switches to someone the fuck else in the same series. Not even a spin-off, the same series.
Wait, what are you two doing? Yeah, no, that's pretty much all I have to say about Dungeon Crawl for now.
Okay.
Looking at the fucking description for book 6, though, very promising. Kind of worrying, though, because also it's like, if this is meaning what I mean it's meaning, with part of this phrasing, I'm kind of annoyed that the guy got through so far, but also I think other part of his partyship dies from them earlier on. But yeah, no. I've also read the first volume of the current Nightwing run, which great art. I love Bruno Redondo's art.
It will soon be
It doesn't really end. Yep, it will. But it ends on a cliffhanger, so I'm not really going to talk much about it until there's a good actual conclusion.
Right.
But I bought the first 3 volumes. The third one's coming in tomorrow. And then I also bought volume 2 of the Harley Quinn run that's been going on. Because I never could get it from the comic shop. So that should be coming in on the 10th. And then I can read volume 2 and 3 finally. So yeah. And then yeah, Minecraft.
Got back into that.
Playing Minecraft.
We also
got into the
played
2-week kick of that.
a little bit of
Deep Rock Galactic.
yeah, that's a fun game.
That's fun.
Rockin'
Stone!
So far. I don't think the gameplay will too much have changed, so yeah, so just game entirely, really.
Rockin' Stone!
Rockin' Stone!
For Carl! That was very fun to just hear them say.
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear a rockin' stone? Yeah, no, that was fun. The 2-week kick of Minecraft is fun. Hopefully I can actually, fully just play through the game. I mean, I got a good start so far. Again, within a week, I already have, like, a mending villager and stuff. I don't have a house fully. I should probably finish building that, honestly. But whatever. It's whatever. Shut up about it. We Yeah, I mean, Adventure Time Season 1 is good. I'll wait until I watch through the whole main series before I talk about it, though. Yeah. That's about all I got.
Okay. Well, I still have this one last thing that I just watched today. Season 1 of. It's called Miracle Workers. Steve Buscemi is God.
Huh?
Uh-huh. And he plays God, as you would think Steve Buscemi would play God. He's also illiterate God. And incompetent. And pretty much just useless. How did he create Earth? Who fuck knows? But it's run like a business, like heaven. Like, as soon as you die, and if you do end up in heaven, well, I don't even know if there is a hell. Because it's operated like a business, so like like heaven just seems like, okay, you're done with all your work on Earth, now you're dead, now get back to work. Working for this imbecile that everyone is like, you believe how like people believe God is in this world of ours, and then you like he goes out in front of everyone, and everyone's just like, "Is that God? Can't be God." And it's just Steve Buscemi just talking into the mic, like, "Well, everyone, I'm going to destroy Earth. Have fun, everyone." It's just like, what?
Huh?
But a lot of the season is just Daniel Radcliffe and fucking Karen Sani. I think that's how you say his name. Fucking the taxi driver of Deadpool. Yeah. He's
Spider-Man India, too.
Yeah, Spider-Man India. I can't remember for sure what else he was in. But yeah. And also
Other things. He was definitely in other things. Hello? Shucks. I don't know what's...
what was the last bit that you heard?
Gary, the Spider-Man India guy has been in other things.
Okay. Well, Daniel Radcliffe and the gang join up
Ron and
to...
Hermione?
Yep.
That's so cool.
Join up to try to save Earth by making a
Dumbledore. Voldemort.
Sure. By making a bet with Steve Buscemi, God. And, like, their part of the bet is that if they can make these two people, like, if they can complete an impossible blessing, which the impossible blessing this one is have two people, like, fall in love, but they decide that it is decided whenever they kiss, that's whenever they fall in love. Like, they were trying to figure out, like, the technical, like, when exactly does that happen? And I don't think they know. Like, Steve Buscemi God isn't all that knowledgeable, so I don't think he knew too much of what he kept on going, like, whenever they have sex is whenever they fall in love. Yes, whenever they have sex. It's just like, you're weird. But fucking his part of the deal, if they fucking lose, is that the main girl has to eat a worm and act like she enjoys it. That's what he gets if he wins. And also the destruction of Earth, but that was already going to happen anyway. That's not really an addition to him. But it's a fun show of them failing over and over. It feels quite short. It has 4 seasons. I've watched the bit of the first episode of the second season, and it seems like it's going to be a completely different show than the first season. I don't know what the fuck is going to be going on. So it seems like the fucking show changes pretty much every single time. I'm guessing it still follows the same people, just different shit going on. It's on HBO Max. It has it has 3 seasons, but fucking first season all happens up in their office type heaven place, and then the second season just seems to have them placed in the Middle Ages for whatever reason, and I don't understand why. And then I guess the third season is in Wild West time. I don't really understand what's going on in the next 2 seasons, but I will figure it out.
Or will you?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
But fucking Steve Buscemi God was something that I didn't realize that he would be God, and whenever it was revealed that he's God, it's just like, oh, okay. This is gonna be fun.
But I'll accept it.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Steve Buscemi's God now. Even in real life.
Yeah. Honestly, and if the I looked up shows that would be good to watch if I liked Good Omens, and this showed up, and I wish that they would have just said Steve Buscemi is God and Daniel Radcliffe is also here, and that would have probably got me to watch it.
Steve Buscemi is God and Daniel Radcliffe does things.
Yes. That would have probably gotten me to watch it, but also the premise sounded funny, so I went ahead and watched it, and yeah, it was good.
Nice.
I'm just confused about this next season and the season afterwards, because it seems to be a complete change. Yeah.
Just don't worry about it. It's fun. Well.
But yeah, I suggest it, and that's all I have.
Wow, that's all you.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Well, it is time to pull out the demon.
Oh god.
Pull him out. Not your cock.
Oh, okay.
Demons are usually scary, not tiny things.
What?
No, I'm just assuming it's tiny.
What the fuck?
Something about your aura, you know? You have tiny dick aura.
That's mean.
You're welcome. Oh, I've learned that I don't own Black Flag, but I did.
Oh, what? Huh?
I went to go install it because I was looking at Game Pass. And I'm like, oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey Origins or something. I should install Black Flag. So I guess I had it on Steam, but then I refunded it because I guess I couldn't play it or something. But it's still in my Uplay, like Ubisoft games.
Because Ubisoft is awful of a platform.
Yeah. So I don't own it anymore. But it thinks I own it.
Great. But not enough to actually play it.
No, because it's like opening Steam. No license. Yes, he died. Rest in peace, Theo. So this has been the Idotic Podcast, episode 58. If you enjoyed it, you can leave a like on YouTube or a review. on the listening app that you are listening on, I think. Some of them might not have it. Now, sorry for any coughing that is slipped in. And you find me at Hypclen or at Hypclen anywhere that matters. You know, MySpace, heroin, crack cocaine, uh, in your house. You can also just send in an email at theIdoticPodcast@gmail.com if you want to get in contact with us to give us something to look at. Go like, hey, this is something I enjoyed. You should talk about this on the podcast, or you should read this, or hey, I want to kiss Arctic. Don't email us if you want to kiss Arctic, actually. It'd be weird. Email him. He'd probably like that. If you email us, I'll say it on the podcast, and we'll probably ridicule you. We'll be like, this fucking dumbass wants to fucking kiss Arctic. What a dumbass. But yeah. I mean, especially for Dungeon Crawler Carl, if you listen to that, send an email or tweet me at iHypclen. I'd be very curious to know what you think of it. So yeah. I also... What am I watching? What? Why is there chocolate syrup on the outside of a cup? Don't touch it. Don't. Well, you're making like a latte or some shit, but the chocolate... They covered the cup with chocolate syrup.
What do you mean? To punt or not to punt? That is the question.
What the fuck am I watching?
I don't know. What are you watching?
This person made like some type of like latte or something, but they covered the fucking outside of the cup with chocolate syrup.
Oh, not the inside?
No, they put like caramel syrup and stuff in the inside, but the outside's just What was the point of the chocolate syrup? It's just making mess on the counter, mess on their hand, mess on the fucking. That is dumb. Anyways, yeah. I think I got everything else. Next week.
I believe so. Cass was just leaving for work, so I was just
I
saying
figured
bye.
something about her waking up. What taxes in her cup?
Okay, then.
Fuck. What's out? What's? I don't think there's any shows ending. There's no movies that we care about. So next week, something. What do you want to do?
Certainly.
That's a good idea.
Yes. So it is.
Yeah, I mean maybe the Aquaman thing, if we don't end up getting to it this episode. I mean this is a pretty decent length episode. 3.5 hours right now, roughly. Sure, there's probably some bits to edit around, but it's a pretty decent episode length. So maybe that next week. I don't know. We'll see how we feel about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyways. To punt or not to punt? Shut the fuck up, Arctic. I hear you breathing over there. I don't know what that's supposed to really imply. I don't know.
We're on demon time.
Shut up.